Hello. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. I know I haven't been live for a few days, but I have been really busy. And I will be live again, hopefully, on Friday. Okay, so welcome, welcome. If you are live with me right now, just hit me a like. It really does help, okay? And if you're watching this back with me later on as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know, okay? So let's do it then. Let's get some answers. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the angels want you to know. So we've got Byron in the house. We've got Sean. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to bring in the Keepers of the Light Oracle today. I'm going to bring in a new deck that our soul brother Alvin sent to us, Love's Oracle. This is volume 2. I'm going to bring in this Universal Celtic Tarot, the Twin Flame, What's the Energy Oracle, the Answers from Above, and the Intimate Soul Love Oracle, the Divine Feminine Edition. So let's see what's going on, okay? So Byron, welcome, honey. How is Alice doing today? So let's connect with the Divine Feminine Edition of this one. Hey, Alvin, I've got your deck here. Thank you so much for sending that to me, honey. So she said, I want to travel and explore the world with you. So she has plans for the future here. You know, when she has dreams and when she has visions, it's about living life with you, like really living life, thriving, doing things together. You know, I want to travel, I want to explore the world, and I want to do this with you. So she wants to do those things. She may even have plans to do those things, but her plans are to do them with you. So that's a huge message about you having a future together, okay? It's like she may see herself doing those things by herself, but she wants to do them with you. We've got arguing coming through, and they are thinking about you. So she's thinking about you because she may be arguing with people in her life right now. They give me a lot of heat in the body, so I definitely feel the Kundalini is rising. Okay, so she could be arguing with family members, people at work, you know, whomever she's around, and it's making her think about you. Okay, not because she's thinking about arguing with you, but because she knows that with you it's different. I don't feel this is arguing with you. She definitely doesn't want to argue with you, but I feel like she's arguing with people around her, okay? So there's some toxicity around, and you may well be being protected from that right now. So the card coming through for you, yeah, we've got the Empress, so you have to remember your power. So obviously you are the masculine, even though you're the one operating in the feminine energy right now. So this is you remembering your power, standing your ground. So again, you don't need to do anything but shine your light right now and allow things to move forward. She is thinking about you. She's thinking about traveling, exploring the world, what she wants to do. So let's bring in some angel guidance for you right now. So the angel guidance for you right now is ask Archangel Michael to shield you. So if you go into any form of stress or anxiety or, you know, any negative energies, just call on Michael. He will shield you. I talk about this in upcoming readings, and you must believe. So you may be seeing 1111 or 111. That's the universe reminding you to believe. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Alvin with your new deck, honey. Thank you for sending me this. Can I get any message from Kate today? So happy to see the cards will be used today. Because obviously with me pre-recording videos, these do come into the channel later this week, okay? But obviously with me pre-recording videos, you know, that's why I don't use them straight away. But obviously I haven't been live since Saturday, but I've been super busy. So let's get a message from Kate today. I regret my behaviour. One card coming out there. So whenever she did, she regrets that. She's thinking about that. She's trying to understand why she behaved that way. So again, this is a message for you to breathe and relax and, you know, relax about everything, because there is going to be a communication. So I feel that she's going to apologise for previous behaviour. So I don't necessarily feel that this is things she said. It may be actions, okay? And remember, it's protection anyway. So what you're being reminded here is until you do communicate, you are being protected by the angels. Like we just said to Byron about shielding yourself with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is actually shielding you. So until the communication is ready, so in other words, until she's analysed the behaviour and she's able to come forward in the right way, you're being protected. So always see it that way. See a separation as a protection, a preparation. A delay is creating the way. Everything happens for a reason. So the angels want you to know whatever's going on, you are being divinely protected right now. However, you are going to communicate. And when she communicates to you, she's going to apologise, okay, for the behaviour, whatever that is. So let's bring in some angel guidance for you. Look again. So you just need to look again at this situation. So anytime you stress or you worry or you go into any fear, you just need to look again at things and say, okay, I realise now this is protection. So when you start panicking about things or worrying, just look again and breathe and say, okay, I know I'm being protected, all is well. Because the angels say it won't happen the way you expect it to, but it will happen. So you've got to let go of the expectation, thinking something's going to happen a certain way. Because it won't happen that way. It will happen a different way, a way that teaches you lessons, but the way it's meant to be. So I feel the message here, it is happening, you just have to give it time and faith. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. I can see I've got donations coming in already. Thank you for those. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. Hello, Carmela. Welcome to you. I'm going to do a message where Ruba says, my DM is in which stage in our journey? His current feelings and actions. Quite a few cards jumping out here. So he's rereading your messages right now. So he's in curiosity, I'd say, thinking, processing. Yeah, processing the feelings. I know the cards are backwards. It's YouTube. It's not me, okay? It's the settings on YouTube. So what this says is they're processing their feelings, rereading messages. But a karmic ending must happen first. So there's something karmic going on. Now, this could be a relationship, but if it isn't, it's something fear-based or something that's in the way. And that needs to be dealt with first. So you've got to give it time. There's a transformation taking place. So there's a transformation, okay? So what's his current feelings and actions? I'm going to bring in the separation oracle. If I can find it, give me a second. Where have I put it? Okay. Where's it? There it is, okay? So what energy is he in? What's his action? So his next action is to process his feelings. He needs this time to transform. So you've got to give it time. You know, regret is in a mess. So his next action is kind of regretting things he's done. He is feeling like a mess. So you've just got to give it time. You're being protected right now. It's not the right time for you to come together because his life is a big hot mess, okay? So you've got to change your perception. Just because he isn't reaching out or you're not around each other does not mean there's no feelings there. It's not going to happen. It means there needs to be a little break or pause or respite in a way to bring things forward. Okay, so change your perception. I hope that helps, okay? Just going to do a few more before I go to the donations, okay? So I can see we've got, let me just have a look. Kaitlyn, I'm going to do. Kaitlyn says, hi Liz, can I have a message from my DM, okay? So this is the message coming through from your DM today, straight out. Will I see you again? So definitely thinking about you right now, wondering if he's going to see you again. And he's saying you were so damn beautiful. Okay, so he may actually be thinking about you because he's seen you somewhere. So he may have seen you on social media and he's making him think about you, saying you're so damn beautiful. Am I going to see you again? So there's definitely this feeling of wanting to initiate something with you. I could lose myself in you. So that's what causes a problem because it makes him feel vulnerable, a little bit scared. There's some risk involved. And I'm sorry for not contacting you. So I definitely feel he wants to contact you and he wants to see you again. And he's wondering about that right now. Okay, you're so damn beautiful. So definitely checking you out or thinking about you in some way in that way. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, I mean, this is powerful stuff. He's reflecting. He's coming out of that, though, because Four of Swords in reverse, he's definitely been doing a lot of deep thinking and processing and working things out. And it's like he's about to step forward. So I feel he's coming out of the Hermit. If there's been silent separation, something's about to change. Yeah, you've got to give it time right now. Healing is still needed in finances. So I feel that it's more material things that seem to be in the way. He obviously feels like he could lose himself in you, and that could be vulnerable as well. That bring up vulnerability. But I'm feeling like he needs to heal his finances in some way. And that's what he's focusing on as we're connecting with this reading. So like today, he's focusing on healing his finances, sorting his finances out. So you've just got to give it time because I do feel this person will contact you. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want to say to you? Flying out. I want to be different because I never meant to hurt you, okay? So he definitely never meant to hurt you, whatever he did. So he is understanding that he has hurt you, which is a really powerful thing to come to that realization. And he wants to change that. And I want to be different. I don't want to hurt you anymore. So he is definitely working on a change right now, okay? So what else do you need to know? Hey, Natalia, is it today you fly or tomorrow? I think it's today, is it? Have a great trip, honey. We've got number sequences. So you're receiving signs, Samantha, in numbers right now. So let's bring up and see what numbers are coming through for you. So what numbers are coming up? Because you may be seeing 555 because obviously he wants to change. So we've got 8s, 6s, 4s and 2s for you. Okay, so it's very likely your person, you know, Gable has seen 5s. Well, you've got 4s, 2s, 8s and 6s. So when you see the 4s and the 2s, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, or combinations of, make sure you're asking the angels for the support you need. It's like the angels getting your attention, saying, we're with you. You're not doing this on your own. If you've seen 8s or 6s, like 888, 666, it's reminding you to balance your energy because you're going to receive success. So balance will bring in success and financial gain as well. So this could also be connected with work and things improving to do with career. This could be Gabriel too. But I'm getting an energy of June to August as a shift here. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, we've got a mod in the house. Welcome, Yashi. Thank you for being here, honey. Guided by the Universe is in the house. Mariana, thank you for the donation. Em's deepest thoughts on our talk last night, okay? So, deepest thoughts. Paranormal activity, a karmic ending must happen first. So, he feels like it's all divinely inspired, or he feels like this connection is truly meant to be, like there's something magical going on. He feels that way, he feels drawn to you. But something karmic must end first, or must happen first. So a karmic ending must happen first. Now this could be connected with work. Could be connected with his situation. I'm not feeling it's a person. Okay, it's a situation. And you'll know what that is. Now this could even be releasing fear or struggle. This could even be on your end. Something you're releasing. But I don't feel it's a person. I feel it's either a situation or a fear or some kind of block that's in the way because of thinking. So he does feel like you're divinely meant to be. They're giving the word divine intervention, but it's like he feels like this is beyond his own thinking, you know. I wish I could hold you tonight. So that's what he wishes. Wherever you are, whatever was going on, obviously you're saying last night, he wishes he could have held you last night. They give me fear. Okay, because you maybe this conversation brought up some fears or some anxious feelings or some pain or whatever it was, or maybe you just wanted each other and he wished that he could have held you and perhaps told you everything would be okay or just felt your presence there. But something needs to end first or happen first. It says a karmic ending must happen. So something must end first for this to move forward the way you want it to. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? I still feel my throat chakra and heart chakra for a few weeks. So make sure you're cleansing them still. Okay, make sure you're asking the angels to cleanse your throat and heart, okay? I want to make it up to you. So he knows what he needs to do. And again, you've got to trust him to do this. You've got to trust him to do this, like to come to you. And everything you're feeling is real. Okay, just because you're not yet seeing results doesn't mean it isn't happening. So it's about having faith in that. So he wants to make it up to you. And it's his job to prove that to you, to come to you, okay? Hey, Donna, great to have you here, honey. Messages and music. So he's communicating with you right now through music. And that may also be affecting your heart chakra, okay? So when you're hearing a song, what's it mean? Okay, so whatever this song is, okay, you will be together. Wow. So big messages coming through in music, you're going to be together. So pay attention to those messages, those songs, those lyrics. And he's going to tell you in a song also, he's going to make it up to you. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from F, okay? So what does F want to say? I don't want to be the reason you cry. So he doesn't want to hurt you anymore. So he wants to come forward when he's in the right energy. Okay, I don't want to hurt you anymore. So if he's hurt you, he may be staying away until he can deal with why ever he hurt you. So you're receiving signs and synchronicities right now that are helping you to be strong and to trust the love and buoy your faith. And prayer is needed. So whenever you go through anything, call on your angels, okay? Your angels are always there with you, helping you to lighten the load. So you may be carrying burdens around, you may be feeling a bit burdened. He may also have a burden he needs to release, and that's why the message. So he does want to communicate, and I feel he wants to make up for the fact that he's made you cry, okay? And, you know, you might think, well, I haven't cried, but you may be feeling emotional. So it's like anything that's happened that's hurt you, he wants to apologise for that. And I do feel he's been typing out messages and maybe not sending them or deleting them, or it's like there's some fear around actually taking action, but he wants to. So he's definitely in the process of it soon. So you're being asked to trust right now. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. My ex just posted a pic with his new girlfriend. I'm happy that he's in a good spot in life. What are his thoughts towards me? Okay, so let's get an angel message for you first of all, okay? So there's always a reason, absolutely. So that's what you're being reminded, okay? Whatever's going on in his situation, there's always a reason. So there's a lesson he's learning from this. And obviously you're learning because you've handled this in a good way. You're saying, I'm glad he's in a good spot in his life. So you may be triggered by it, but you're handling it. So you're learning from this whole situation how to respond with love instead of reacting with fear, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you right now? And it doesn't matter what's going on in his life. What's the energy between the two of you? Masks off. So this person may well be helping him to take off the mask, okay? And that's why these things happen. So what's the guidance for you? What's he want to say? Past life regression. Now this is really interesting. This will make more sense to you as we move into the coming week. Okay, because there's a lot of things coming up next week about past life. And it feels like he may have had a past life with this person. There he is healing something to do with that. Okay, so I feel this like ending a karmic loop. So I really don't feel this is anything for you to concern yourself with. He wants to make it right with you. And he's saying, you fill me up with happiness. And this is a standby card. Wow. Now, obviously, this is the first time I'm properly using this deck because I've used it in a reading coming up on the channel. Alvin sent this to me the other day, our soul brother Alvin. And this is the first time I'm really using it now a lot. So I didn't know there was a standby card in there. So what I'm feeling with this is stand by. In other words, have faith, give it time because you're on standby because something's about to happen. So it doesn't mean that you're an option. It means you're on standby. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so what this means is you may feel like you're just standing by and watching what's going on right now. Like you say, I don't need him, but things are happy, absolutely. But it's showing you that you are meant to be together. So even though he's with someone else right now, you're on standby. It doesn't mean you're waiting around as in, oh, I'm just waiting for him to get rid of that so he can be with me. It's not like that. This is showing you I'm connected with this card as in, you know, you're the one. So you're the one that fills him up with happiness and he won't be shown that through this other person anyway. But I feel this person's come into his life to help him to take the mask off. Because he can be too intense with the feminine. So, you know, the other people come in for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? And obviously if you didn't care, you wouldn't be asking about him. So I know you're in a good spot in your own life too, which shows you mirroring that. But if you didn't care, if you didn't want him, you wouldn't be asking about him, you see. I hope that helps. I'm going to do a message for Gia, so I'm just picking a couple out the chat here. Can you please give me some messages for my DM? We've been in no contact for 2 months. So what does this for Gia as in J-I-A? Okay, so what does your masculine want you to know? Again, standby card. I'm really getting with, I don't know how many standby cards there are in here. There may just be one in here, I don't know. But it's interesting that's come out again, because again, it feels like standby, as in, wait, it's about to shift, something's about to happen. Okay, so standby is kind of like being on alert or being ready for something. And that's what I'm connecting with, being ready. Get ready, something's about to happen. That's what I'm connecting with in this card. Okay. Going to write ready on here. Get ready. You can't even see that really because it's in black writing. Okay, I haven't really got a blue pen here. Let me see if that'll work. Get ready. That's what I'm connecting with in this standby card. Get ready. Just wait for that to dry. We can't just about see. I don't know if you can see that, but so something's about to happen. I could do with one of them gold pens, I think. I might have one somewhere. So get ready, something's about to happen. So something's about to shift. So you may be hearing from him soon, okay? I hope that helps. Rising Phoenix says, what's going to happen after the photo shoot? Well, obviously, whatever you choose to happen in the way you're viewing things. Okay, what's going to happen after the photo shoot? A new beginning, the Fool. An opportunity to take a risk that's going to lead to something good. You've got the rainbow, and this little dude is following the rainbow. And what's at the end of the rainbow? Okay, a pot of gold. So this could lead to financial money, like success, money. Something is going to come from this. I hope that helps, okay? Opportunities, they give me the word opportunities. Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Harla's any message from Deian today? His current thoughts and feelings towards me. Okay, so what's the message coming through today? What's his current thoughts and feelings towards you? I hope you are doing well. So he's thinking about you. How are you? What you're doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, he's got good intentions when he's thinking about you. He wants you to do well. So he's thinking about you in that way. Okay, I hope you're doing well. I wonder what you're doing. How are you? So he's got good intentions. We've got, I love it when you kiss my neck. So he may have had a dream that you've kissed his neck. Okay, or he's been kissing your neck. So you may have felt energy around the neck. Okay, whether it's been itching or warmth or just like a caress feeling. But that's what he's saying to you. And he's thinking about you. I hope you're doing well, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you? Trust in divine timing. So again, it's just a matter of time. So the angels say it's a matter of when, not if. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, Liz? Thank you. So what do you need to know? What's the guidance from the angels? Remember, breathe and bring yourself into the present moment. So we've got respond to this with love. So this is an opportunity right now for you to respond with love. Whether it's what you're feeling about your twin or what you're going through in your day-to-day life or anything else that's coming up for you, respond with love, not fear. Jesus is with you. Wow. So I'm going to bring in a message from Jesus for you. So Jesus is helping you to respond with love, to be unconditional, to relax about things, to know you are safe, that the fear is only real in your mind. So remember, when you go into fear, that's when you're being guided to breathe, because fear can only live in the past or the future. You can't thrive in the now, and fear is false experiences appearing real or false evidence appearing real. You know, when you're checking social media or your mind's blowing out of proportion. So Jesus is saying to you, love one another as I have loved you. So he's reminding you that this journey is about love. It's about responding with love. So being kind, being gentle, being kind and gentle to yourself more than anything else. And when you go into fear, which is what we've just said, watch and pray. Watch your thoughts, observe them, pray about them, call on your angels, that you don't enter into temptation. So temptation is when the ego can trick you into reacting and you're being guided to respond with love. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? But beautiful that Jesus is with you. So make it the number 33. Natalia, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me regarding my holidays? I'm so excited, for you, honest. I was thinking about it yesterday. You've got divine healing with Hilarion. It's going to be very healing for you. So Archangel Raphael is going to be around you. You're going to feel a heart chakra activation. Feel there's going to be some beautiful things happening to you. So it's only your sensitivity. So you may feel very sensitive. You may get emotional. I got very emotional when I was there. It's a very emotional place. You know, I feel there's a lot of high energy there as well. So you may feel sensitive. It says retreat. Isn't that interesting? Because it's going to be like a retreat. Retreat to recharge and heal. So it's going to be very healing for you. It says you've got support and you can support others. Your light can support others. So I feel it's going to replenish your light. And I feel you're going to have support. So if you need anything, it's going to be given to you. You're going to feel like everything's happening naturally and, you know, effortlessly. It's just going to feel good. So I feel it's going to be a really good thing for you. I hope that helps, okay? Make sure you let me know how it goes. Email me pictures and things. And, you know, I really do wish I was there. So, Palami, thank you for the donation. What message does R want to give currently from his heart? What are his feelings in silence? Any message from P? Thank you. So, first of all, let's get a message from P. P is your twin. I want to be strong like you. So you're very inspiring right now. Now, this is also reminding you what you're doing. You're finding strength right now to get through this because, you know, you felt broken, you got knocked down, you went through a lot of stress. So you've had to find that strength. So P feels inspired by your strength and your power right now. I want to be strong like you. And it's reminding you to be strong right now. And I feel this also a sign that R is saying, I want to be strong. I want to be strong like you are. So what's the message from R? We've got life force. So I feel he's really recognizing how important life is. Okay, and he's gaining his life force to focus on who he truly is. He's realizing things about himself. And when we go through things that are very serious in this way physically, it makes us question our whole existence. So I feel he's gaining new life force. He's seeing things in a new way. You know, he's starting to realize where his passions are. So he's really tapping in with his truth, you know, to connect with who he is. It says sensual and sexual powers are increased. So he may feel stronger. He may be feeling more like himself. He may be getting back to himself in some way. He may be having vivid dreams. So if he's still struggling, you know, with his situation, wherever he is, whether he's still in hospital, wherever he is, I feel he's having very vivid dreams. These could be sensual dreams, intimate dreams, where he's finding his way. It's like he's realizing so many things about his life, and so that he can enjoy the rest of his life in passion and life force. So I feel it's like he's really going through an awakening right now. And that's why you need to give him this time. So that's what he wants you to know. He's going through an awakening. And he needs space for that, okay? So again, it's about you forgiving yourself, you working on you finding that strength within you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Kay Jones, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any messages for my twin CJ today? So CJ is saying to you, I never meant to hurt you, okay? So again, he never meant to hurt you, whatever he did. He wants to make up for that. And he's been thinking about that a lot, okay? So we've got to stop reaching out. So if you've been reaching out to him constantly, or you've been reaching out to this person constantly, you need to stop doing that. Or if you have reached out, maybe you're thinking, well, I haven't done that recently, or this is your sign. You need to stop doing that so that CJ can step forward towards you. And this can be scary as a divine feminine, you know, because we feel like we need to be reaching out, or they forget and all of that. And we've got to trust the love. So you've got to take a step back right now and let this person come to you. So I feel if you do that, he's going to come forward and make up for the past, or apologise, or make it right with you. So the message coming through, very clear guidance for you today, stop reaching out. That doesn't mean you forget, doesn't mean you move on. It means you surrender and you allow them to make the next move. It's like it's pivotal that happens with this card coming through, no matter how long it takes. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Guided by the Universe. Thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my DM. So what's the message from your DM? You are adorable. I can feel you. Wow. So he's feeling your energy right now. And he's saying it feels good to me. It feels adorable. You are adorable. And that's like your kind, loving, fluffy side. And that's what he's thinking about. Okay, it doesn't mean you're a walkover. It means he's thinking about you in a very beautiful way. You are adorable. I can feel your energy. So you may well have been sending him energy in the 5D and sending him love, sending him light, connecting with him in that way. And he can feel you. And he's also thinking about you with your clothes off. So it's not just about you being adorable as in fluffy. It's also the intimate side, clothes off. Okay, he's been thinking about that. You're mirroring each other as well. So you may well be feeling what he's feeling. You may be feeling you want him. You may be feeling excitement and stress at the same time, because contact will resume. And that's what you're being shown here. So you will get back in touch. Okay, contact will resume. I feel he could be going through some career transition or something to do with work. And you may be mirroring that too. So if you're going through that too, if you're making any changes at work or you're thinking of doing that, you could well be mirroring that right now. But I definitely feel that's what he's focusing on. So the message is relax, something's happening this month. So contact could resume this month, during June, okay? Or you need to relax during this month as things move forward. But regardless, contact will resume. So that's the angels calming your energy down, you know, helping you to be at peace. And I know that you love this deck, so I'm going to bring this. And this is the feminine edition, but connecting with the masculine, feminine side. I'm wearing what makes me feel good. So your person may well be, this card's moving as well, and you may be doing this too, because again, you're mirroring. Okay, so I'm wearing what makes me feel good. So they may well have bought some new clothes, or they may be feeling a bit more good about themselves. I feel there's more confidence here when I'm connecting with him. So, and you may be doing that too. Maybe you're buying yourself some new clothes, or, you know, you've got clothes that you love, that you wear, and it's making you feel good. Bend me over. Okay, so use your imagination, close off, bend me over. I crave your attention. So your person is actually wanting your attention too. Okay, and you may be craving their attention right now. So definitely feel you're feeling each other, and there's a lot of power going on. So feel good about yourself right now, because something is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Katy, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. With one intention, did my friend tell me again to ask my DM what we are? What are we? And where is all this going to? Made me feel a little bit in a bad mood since we had a whole conversation about it. Well, first of all, you're being reminded that you've got to be careful where you're putting your energy. Okay, because when you're talking about things, it's manifesting something. So obviously, if you're talking about good or bad things, you're going to manifest these things. So this is why it's so important sometimes to keep things to yourself. So this whole thing, especially if it's put you in a bad mood, is maybe the universe's way of saying, why are you talking about this with someone else? Maybe journal your feelings down instead, or talk to your angels. You say, should I ask my DM next time I see him? What's the message? I don't feel you should ask him anything. I feel you should just work through this in your own way. Because I feel this is more happening to, you know, don't involve anyone in your connection. You know, to be more involved with your angels instead. It's nobody else's business. So what was your intention of your friends? Okay. And again, it's because some people, it doesn't matter if they have good intentions or not. Some people have got, you know, they're more involved in other people's lives than their own. So it's nosiness. And, you know, I just feel there's no need really for that person to be involved in this the way they are. So you've got the Seven of Cups. It's like they're trying to work out what the choice is. Or it's like, because I feel that, so what are we? It's like a choice. It's because this person is feeling like you're a choice. And the dragon here is blasting things out of the way. So I feel the dragon's coming through to remind you to watch your energy, where you're putting your energy, because it's creating a movement. It's like fire. You know, there's a fire dragon. And the fire dragons blast things out of the way. But sometimes, obviously, if something is affecting your energy or getting in your head, it can put energy into a different direction. So, for example, this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, when I was connected with my twin, I spoke with one of my friends about something I wish I hadn't. Because I feel it give energy to something that I didn't want energy going to. Does that make sense? Okay, so if I could go back in time a few months, I wouldn't have done that, okay? I would have dealt with it myself. And I've learned that now. So I feel that's what I'm getting coming through. If whatever this friend's intention is, or it's something to do with a choice, seeing you as a choice, or maybe even not liking you being a choice. But again, that's their perception, remember. You know your truth. You understand the journey better than anyone. She's one of my best friends, but I don't know if she tries to mirror herself because her relationship with her DM is not going that good. Well, there you go. Okay, so I feel that the one I'm getting coming through, regardless of what's been said or who she is to you or anything like this, is just be careful what you're talking about, because thoughts become things. Okay, so that's the message I've got coming through. What does your masculine want you to know? I don't want to be the reason you cry. Okay, so he doesn't want to hurt you, so he's waiting for the right time. He's doing this the right way because he doesn't want to make you cry in any way. He doesn't want to upset you or hurt you. So he's waiting for the right time. He's doing it the right way. So I feel, in other words, your masculine has got the right intentions, wants to do this the right way, and you have to trust in that. So you don't need to analyse it or go over it or talk to anyone about it, because that may create a delay. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. Will Kay want to see me and get back together while I'm out in Geneva next month, okay? So what's going to happen when you're in Geneva next month with her? What's the energy coming through? They gave me tooth pain, so I feel there could be a decision coming in around this time. So we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So it feels like there may be an end to any conflict. So that's a good sign that's come in reverse. But we've got the Devil. So there still could be some conflict causing a problem. or keeping it away from you, but I do feel that conflict has been resolved. So I feel that it's getting closer. It may not necessarily be next month in Geneva, but it is getting closer. I feel that there was more conflict around May than where we are right now. Okay, like in June heading into July. So I feel that you've just got to be really patient with the process of the journey right now. You can't rush this forward or stress this out. You know that things are shifting. So we've got getting deep. We've got the silence is helping and compromise. So the silence is helping. That's what you're being reminded to know. So again, it's about understanding that this will move forward in divine timing. So you can't really put a limit on it or an expectation on it or a demand on it, like, is it going to happen next month? Okay, because timelines are guidelines, but time is illusion anyway. So what the angels are saying to you is the silence is helping. Recognize that. Give me fear. Even when it brings fear up, it's helping because it's allowing her to get deep with her own thoughts and her own self. It's allowing you to connect with your own self and connect with your angels to bring in a compromise. So when you come together, there will be a compromise. So just have faith in the when. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen next month, but I feel that there could still be ego in the way stopping this. Let me pull a message from the Time Oracle to see if we've got a timeline for coming back together. So we've got March to January when you let go. So you've got a timeline. Okay, you've got to let go. So that's your guidance when you let go. And this is a timing deck, and that's come out for a reason. When you let go. So it's going to happen when you let go, when you stop overthinking or wanting it or needing it, okay? And you've got a timeline from March just gone to January. So this has already been in the works, in the process of shifting since March. That's why you'll feel the way you do. So it could happen any time between now and January. So the angels are giving you that to allow you to relax about the when. Instead of thinking it has to be next month or it has to be in this particular way. There needs to be a compromise, but there's so much hope here. Okay, so you've got to have faith in the when, let that go and just be in the moment. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy being in Geneva without the need for anything to happen a certain way. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for donating for Ling, Yashi. That's beautiful. So Ling says, what should I know about SD and me moving forward? A message from SD. Okay. So the message coming through is a karmic ending must happen first. So whatever this karmic ending is, and you know what that is, that's got to end first, okay? And there's paranormal activity going on. So in other words, what this means is your twin is being reminded of you in amazing ways, paranormal ways. In other words, divine intervention. So this is about signs and synchronicities, but your person really being like, whoa, that was something different. Or, because they can feel that it's paranormal in some way. Like that moved, or I saw that, wow. Whereas to you, you may see a sign and it's not paranormal, it's coming from the divine. So to you, it doesn't feel as, woo or out there. It's just something normal. Like when we see signs, yes, they blow you away, but you're just used to them, For the masculines, it can be very intense and like, whoa, that's something magical. And we've got ascension. So there could well be some ascension symptoms taking place too. So let's see what he wants you to know. You worry so much. And that's very true. So it's like he's saying, you worry so much, you need to let that go. Okay, don't worry so much about things. Relax, because you may well be experiencing ascension symptoms because you're worrying about things. So you could get headaches, or you could just get tired, or you may just get a bit anxious, or you may have heart chakra activation. But he said, I see you when I close my eyes. So whenever he closes his eyes, in other words, when he falls asleep, or when he's trying to fall asleep, or when he closes his eyes in other ways, I definitely feel that he does things to himself and closes his eyes and thinks about you. Use your imagination. But he's saying, I do see you when I close my eyes. You are there in my mind. But you worry so much. So you've got to let go of this worry right now. Okay, so his intention, again, I'm not feeling like an actual action step at this moment because it's more in his mind right now. It's more spending time with you in the astral realms. It's more about the 5D connection right now than anything else. So, yeah, because we've got a high priestess in reverse, so he's still not following his intuition, still not following his gut. But he will in time. You just got to trust him, okay? Let him find his way to you. Relax, don't worry so much. What's the guidance for you? The fear is only real in your mind. So this is why you've got to let go of worry. The fear is only real in your mind. And that says, you know, they give me the word union as well, because, you know, you want union, it will come. Give it time. I hope that helps, okay? Exactly. Ling is a high priestess, exactly. So you know your own truth. That's what you're being guided to trust in. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Why is my energy low today? I feel like crying, okay? You're probably picking up on your twin. You're very sensitive anyway. You'll be picking up on other energies. Just let yourself have a cry. So he said, I feel like crying, so allow yourself to cry. It's okay to cry. Okay, give yourself, you know, the time to do whatever you need to do. And we go through these moments where we feel low and then we feel good again. So you have to call on your angels. There is magic in this situation right now. So whatever's going on with your energy, if you feel like crying, or it's actually assisting you in some way. Remember, we come here to feel. We are human beings as well as spiritual beings having that human experience. So you come here to feel, so allow yourself to feel. There's magic happening right now. And also there could be things going on within your finances. So ask Archangel Ariel, the angel who helps with resources and material things, to assist you with your finances. So you may actually be worrying about finances or thinking about money, or there could be some subconscious there, something you need to heal or deal with. So that's what you can focus on. Or maybe you are working out how to bring more money in, or you may be thinking about work, or you may be busy. So there's something to do with money and work here too that could be affecting your energy. So if you've been overworking or overthinking about certain things, worrying about things, just breathe yourself into the now today and calm your energy, because whatever's going on, no matter how things seem on the surface, there's magic in the situation right now. Let me bring you an angel card in as well. What do you need to know? There it is, see, coming out. So we've got charity coming through, prayer and contemplation. So this is an opportunity for you to pray for assistance and to think and work things out and reflect and calm your energy down and contemplate. So the angels say today, to deal with this, connect with heaven. When you ask, you shall receive. So I do feel there's magic happening right now. You just have to believe. You know, when we ask, we receive, but we have to believe to receive. So I feel you're in this interim period between asking and receiving. So you've got to believe in the process. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation. Please, a tarot card for my vacation regarding S. Okay, so what does S want you to know about this vacation, or what's the message coming through? What do you need to know? So we've got the Page of Coins, Page of Cups in reverse here. But again, Page of Coins they're giving me is about spiritual growth. So I feel, first of all, there's a lot of spiritual growth taking place. And this could well be on this vacation. So you're learning so much about yourself right now and understanding yourself better. However, there may still be delays in communication, because the Page of Cups in reverse is delayed communication. So, and it's delayed love communication. So I feel the love is there and you're going to feel connected. You may even be around there. Okay, but there could be delays in communication because you're being guided to remember that you connect in other ways. So you may be communicating in other ways. Songs, telepathy, feelings, signs, emotions, that kind of thing. Yet the angels are reminding you, you know, that things are shifting. Let me pull another card. Yeah, we've got the Four of Swords. It's a time of reflection. Don't give up on what you want. You're going to be strong. You're going to feel strong as well. And you're going to be together, but not together. So I feel you're going to feel each other's energy very strongly. But can you see in this card, it's like they're looking in different directions. So this could well be you're in the same place or around each other in some way, but you're not physically talking, or you're not physically together, because it's like he's still walking through this fire. He's still finding his way. He's still burdened. There's still things he's healing. So just because you may not be physically communicating doesn't mean you aren't, because you're going to sense him in so many ways. I hope that helps, okay? Katy, thank you for the donation. Is there anything my DM would like to tell me? I'm feeling distant and that's making me feel very sad sometimes. I felt like giving up, but I could not. I wonder myself if he feels tired of me. Well, first of all, that's your own fear. That he feels tired of you, because you feel tired, you feel drained. You can't give up on this journey. Okay, what you need to do is surrender more right now and give it to God, and focus less on him and more on you. Focus less on what they are doing or what he's doing, and focus on you and your life. And that means stop talking about it with this friend, okay? Focus on your own journey in your own way. So I definitely feel it's time to put your energy back into you, because you're feeling depleted. Because you feel he's distant, it's because I'm not feeling he is actually distant from you at all. I feel it's more you're getting frustrated with the journey. And you'll also be connecting with his energy. He will be frustrated too. But I feel you need to have some kind of time out. And this is why you need to replenish your own energy, giving back to you, going in nature more, doing things you enjoy, having a break from the stress of it all. Because I'm not connecting, he's distant from you. I feel that's just because your energy feels that way, okay? We've got karma. So again, he's reminding you there's a karmic situation. There's karma involved. There's karma being dealt with right now. He does want to make it up to you. And he's worried, he's saying, have I lost you? Because he's feeling your energy in the same way. Because you're saying he feels distant. He isn't distant. He may feel you're distant too, because you're both needing to replenish your energy right now. Because there's a lot going on. So when there's a lot going on, like karmic things, it can drain your energy. And it can make you feel like you're not connected to each other, because you're allowing other things to affect your vibration. So I feel the first thing to do is perhaps do a chakra cleanse or an aura cleanse or both. And then ask Archangel Michael when you've done that to shield you. And I feel you'll just feel better. Your energy will feel different. And then spend some time in nature, giving back to you, focusing on you, perhaps leaving your phone in another room or going somewhere without your phone and just getting back to you. And then you're going to reconnect with each other. So he's saying, have I lost you? This because you're saying, I feel like giving up. But I can't. But you can't give up anyway. It's not giving up. It's surrender. You need to surrender. There's a difference between giving up and surrendering. Giving up means you're feeling like there's no point or it's never going to happen. That's doubt. Okay, when you have faith, you give it to God. That's surrender. I hope that helps again. But he does want to make it up to you. Just got to give him time. Jay, thank you for being here, honey. Messages from Adam, please. So messages from Adam, what do you need to know today? Today he's saying to you, your laugh is amazing. So he's thinking about you. He's thinking about your laugh, the way you are. Again, reminiscing, doing a lot of deep thinking about you. Yeah, I still think about you. And I think about your laugh. Your laugh is amazing. So again, he wants to come forward and make you laugh. He doesn't want to make you cry or angry. He wants to make you laugh. So your guidance is to surrender right now and give this to God. Messages and music. So you're receiving songs from him. Messages and music. Maybe that your laugh is amazing or he's thinking about you. So when you're hearing a song, what's it saying to you? You're being guided to trust in the love that you share, okay? They've been dreaming of you very vividly. And you may have had vivid dreams about him too. Okay, so again, you're going to read these messages and music. He's in dreams, I want to show up for you. So in his dreams, these vivid dreams he's having, he's showing up for you. He's coming towards you. He's, showing you he loves you. He said, I dreamt that we bought a house together. So he's having vivid dreams about the future. And he said, I can't wait to fall asleep to see your face. So it's like some part of him knows he's going to dream about you at night. And we've got, they will share this song on their social media as validation that it's connected to you. So if you have access to his social media, he'll share a song on there. Okay, it could be over the next few days or a week. If you haven't got access to social media, it doesn't mean he isn't sharing a song. So there's a certain song he's sharing that's connected to you, or a certain song he's thinking about. Okay, like last night, I dreamt about my twin all night last night, and I couldn't get the song out of my head. Blue Dress by Depeche Mode. Okay, I know I've just been to see a Depeche Mode tribute band, and that was, this was last week. But that song's constantly been on my mind. Put it on, the one that, it's about, putting on a nice dress or whatever. But I know why that's in my mind. Okay, because my masculine is clearly thinking about me in that way, okay? So you have to trust what you're feeling. And obviously I am going to, I put these in the wrong piles, just bear with me a second I'm talking. So obviously we'll connect a bit later and look at this deeper. I hope that helps, okay? But he is thinking about you. Let me just move these. Okay. So we've got Imperfect Goat, thank you for the donation. Can you do a reading for me about how I should be or feel about my streaming career? Excited. Be excited about it. The more excited you are, the more passion you put into it, the better things will be. Because when you love what you do without the need for results, that's when the results come in. Okay, so Passion, find your passion. So the message coming through, we've got locked here. It says, work you want may not be in reach now. So you may feel like what you want isn't quite in reach. Now this could be because what you're doing perhaps isn't bringing the rewards or the results in at this point. But it doesn't mean it's not going to come in. So it may feel locked to you right now. It says what you want may not be in reach now in this moment, but you can take a temporary position while awaiting an opening. Now what I'm feeling with this is, it's about allowing things to happen, understanding this is temporary, how it is right now. So in other words, whatever's going on with your streaming career at this point is temporary. It will get better. Okay, it's going to bring in job security. So I feel this will lead to something secure and stable in the future, but you have to give it time. You know, you can't expect things to just manifest overnight sometimes. They take time to manifest. They take grind. It takes effort. It takes passion. So I feel you've got to give it time to move into form. So what else do you need to know? I feel with time it will be everything you want it to be. Okay, yeah, you got the sun. This is part of your life purpose. It makes you happy. So focus on that because it makes you happy. The white stag there is about mission and purpose, okay? And you've got the Nine of Wands, don't give up. You don't give up on this. If you've been thinking, oh, this is never going to work or I'm going to give up, well, you need to not do that, okay? Because the message is to have faith. And I know what it's like having some kind of streaming career because obviously I'm on YouTube myself. You've got to persevere, okay? You've got to keep going. You've got to find that strength to keep going. To grind, you've got to have a schedule. You have to be there. You have to show up. Okay, because if you show up a couple of days and then you don't show up for a month, it's not consistent. So you have to be consistent. So the message is very clear. This makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. If you feel it's not making you happy right now, ask yourself why. And it may just be that you're wanting things to happen quicker than they're ready to. And God will always give you what you can handle. So in other words, you're not going to be overwhelmed with something that you can't deal with or handle or you're not ready for. So if something's happening slowly, it's actually beneficial. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, do T is aware that we are twins, message from him. So first of all, they're aware in different ways. So the masculines realise you are twin flames, but different to the feminine. So in other words, it's something they feel and know inside rather than being aware of a label or receiving some kind of information. And it always backfires when the feminine tries to make the masculine see. Okay, we've all been there. Most of us have been there. All right, I'm going to send them a link to something. Or it always backfires. So you don't need to do anything if that's what you've been thinking about because you know, he will be aware in his own way. So what he's saying to you is, I want to be different. So he's well aware he wants to be a different person. He feels different anyway because of this connection. And he wants to be different. That means he wants to show up in his truth. Okay? He wants to show up in his true power. He wants to be a different person. So the connection with you has changed him in some way. And he wants to be different. He said, I'm trying my best to forgive. So he's also trying his best to forgive himself for the things he's done. So this journey is opening him up to a vulnerable side of himself he perhaps has not even been aware of before. A side of him that wants to be different. A side of him that wants to forgive himself, to work through his fear. And he wants you to enjoy your life. So he also wants you to be happy. He doesn't want you waiting around or he doesn't want to feel pressured in any way. So the message coming through from the angel sphere is you are loved so much. He loves you so much that he wants you to be happy. He wants you to enjoy life. Even if for now that means without him. Because he knows he's got to heal some aspect of himself. So on this journey as a masculine, he's aware he's got to be different and he wants to be different so that he can move forward in a higher way. And he wants to forgive himself and he's doing that right now. So you need to listen to your intuition. You know your truth inside. Listen to your intuition over the ego. Or, you know, the ego saying, which tells lies to us like, oh, he doesn't know, he doesn't care, or he's not doing this, or he's not doing that. You know, you have to move beyond the ego and listen to your intuition because your intuition knows he's aware, knows he's changing, knows he's transforming. Your intuition knows that you love so much. So you have to have faith in that. So he needs to forgive himself so he can actually move forward. And he may need to apologise to you for something. but he needs to forgive himself first, okay? So the guidance for the journey right now is getting intimate. So you're going to feel this. You're going to feel that he wants you intimately. So I feel there's Kundalini rising between you. Okay, so you could well have a vivid dream. It's very sexy. There's a lot of heat and passion between the two of you. He said, I want you to want me the way I want you. Okay, so you may have dreams where, you're showing him how much you want him. And you're saying, I hate it when you give me breadcrumbs, it leaves me wanting more. So you may feel that you're not getting what you need right now, but he wants to change to make that right. Okay? Yeah, and this is a very intimate card. I love it when you make me you know what, okay? So I definitely feel there's a lot of passion going on. And he doesn't feel that passion with anybody else. So he definitely feels the fire, the desire. And he doesn't want to breadcrumb you or lead you on in any way. He wants you to be happy. So I feel he's changing to make that right. I hope that helps, okay? Puja, thank you for the donation. What is coming towards me this month? Okay, what's coming towards you this month, okay? We got Lady Nada saying a heart awakening. So this month you're going to go through a heart awakening. You may go through ascension symptoms in the heart chakra. So your heart may flutter, or you may feel like things are happening to make you feel more. You may be feeling more sensitive. And you're also learning how to accept things as they are and to allow love in, to not need to rush or force anything to happen. So the angels say, awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive and balance. So you're also learning to perhaps put your own boundaries down. You're learning to give and receive equally, to allow things to come in divine timing, to trust in love, to love yourself, okay? So what's coming in for you, you've got the Hierophant in reverse. So I feel commitment will come in time. So you can't force that forward. Allow the commitment that you want to come in divine timing. Because I feel that's what you want. You want commitment. You want to feel committed to someone. So you may be thinking of marriage in the future. You may have visions of marriage. You may be thinking about marriage right now. And it doesn't mean these things aren't coming for you. It means in divine timing. So make a commitment to yourself right now to be happy, to accept yourself, to allow things to flow. No need for it to be more than what it absolutely is at this moment. Just allow things to unfold naturally. And not only will you feel better, but you'll feel calmer and more relaxed. So believe in love, believe in your purpose, believe in God's plan for you, believe in the person you're perhaps thinking about, believe that you are capable of being married and having commitments in your future. And ask Archangel Michael to shield you from any negativity or fear or anything that seems to be in the way. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. This card, just bear with me, this card just moved there for Puja. You will love so much. You need to know that too, okay? It moved on top of the deck. You will love so much by your angels, by yourself, when you love yourself, by a person you may be connecting with, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando, and will he resolve this conflict, okay? So will Orlando resolve this conflict? Okay, first card that's flying out here on the floor, we've got the Two of Cups. So I do feel he definitely wants to resolve the conflict. And he's thinking about you. And Archangel Michael, by the way, is protecting you right now. Okay, and this is also an opportunity to forgive. So purifying yourself, cleansing yourself. Because I'm seeing you in white and I'm seeing Orlando in blue. And I'm seeing this as Archangel Michael creating a cleansing. So he's finding strength right now to be able to move forward. Now, this could be an apology. So it could be he needs to apologise to resolve a conflict. Now, if this conflict is with you, his intention is to apologise to you. If it's with anyone else, he knows he needs to sort it out, okay? And we've got the Page of Pentacles. It's all happening, remember, for soul growth. So everything that happens, any conflict, any chaos, it's always to grow the soul. And you're being shown there with Archangel Metatron with the red. It's in divine timing. So I feel in time you're going to get an apology to resolve the conflict. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Message from my Ellie and from the angels, please, Liz, about our journey and coming together, finances and work situation. So first of all, the message coming through is social invitation. So it feels like there's going to be an opportunity for you to connect with each other. So you may go to the same event, or there could be a social invitation. This could be through social media in some way. Okay, there may also be invitations coming through work to create more money or more, opportunities or liaison. They give me the word liaison, to like liaise with people, to get to know people, to network. Thank you, angels, to network. So you're going to receive opportunities to network. Friendships are changing. Okay, so you may well be changing things in your life, circumstances. You may be moving away from certain people to move towards other people. He may also be doing this in his own life too. And there's no need to worry. So whatever's going on, there's no need to worry about your journey coming together, because the universe is creating the way. So I feel what you need to do is change that maybe to a definite yes. So don't doubt anything. Sometimes when we doubt, we say, well, maybe this will happen or maybe it won't. So I feel you may be in maybe a wishy-washy energy right now, where you've got to get very clear with the universe about what you want, especially about your finances and about work. So he said, I'm working hard on myself. So he's doing inner work right now. And he's saying, the thought of you makes me smile inside. Okay, so when he thinks about you, he smiles. And he makes him feel good inside when he thinks about you. So he's working on himself to change and move forward. And I feel the universe is going to create a way. I hope that helps, okay? And I just want to go back to Laurie Wu, because you did ask me for a message from Orlando. And obviously he's going to come forward with an apology. And I feel that's the message. But I want to give you a message from him too. He's saying, can we work this out? Yeah. So I feel he's going to apologise to you or resolve whatever the conflict is to work this out with you. So you're going to work it out. And he's saying that to you, can we work this out? So he's wondering if you're going to allow him back in, if you're going to forgive him and let him have another chance with you. I hope that helps, okay? Genevieve, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any messages for me and my person? And my plant's called Genevieve, and she's growing beautifully. So whenever I see that name, I just love the name Genevieve. I think it's so beautiful. So any messages for you and your person? What's the message for you and your person? Okay. Can we just talk it over? So your person wants to have a conversation with you. Wants to initiate some kind of meeting up or talking. Some kind of conversation, communication. So this may actually be on your mind right now. Can we talk this over? Yes, you can. I feel you're going to sort this out, or you're going to communicate. So what else do you need to know? So this is what's on their mind today. Yes, separation is ending. So if you've been in separation, time apart or silence, that is ending. So you can talk things over. And friendships are changing. So if you've been friendly, for example, if you've been a friend, it's going to change. So this could be changing into making love or being more intimate. Because when I'm connected with this, friendships are changing. I'm connecting with the connection between the two of you. So it's changing. The situation is changing. It's going to become more romantic or more loving in some way. So look at this, come over. I definitely feel there's an opportunity coming for you to connect in person. You may say, come over. Now, it doesn't matter where you live in the world or what the distance is between you. Come over. I feel this is you saying to them, come over, come to me. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to come together. And I wish that you would pick me. Okay, so you may be thinking that, are you going to pick me? Or are you going to choose me? Or are you going to make me priority? And I feel this is what he wants you to know. He's going to pick you. Now, it's not about picking you, because it's about choosing the self. And when they choose themselves, they automatically choose you. But there could be something, perhaps you feel like a choice or an option and you aren't. So, or you may be thinking, I wish you'd just pick me to spend time with, or because maybe there's been friendships in the way. And those friendships are moving out of the way so that your person can spend time with you. So I definitely feel separation is ending and there's a coming together. I feel you've got to give this time. Let's see if I can get any timing on this. Let me bring the tarot in, okay? Is there any particular timing for this to happen? So we've got the Two of Pentacles when it's balanced. And I feel that's coming in, balance. And we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel that it just needs a little bit more time. Okay, because your person is harnessing the power to move forward. So I feel they are going to be the one that interrupt this. In other words, they're going to be the one to initiate this. And you've got to work on balance, because I love that you've come up as the three women there, which is showing you that you are very wise with the crone, and you're coming through as the maiden, which is you in your own power right now as a divine feminine. But you've learned your lessons as the mother in a way. So it's showing you're harnessing your own power. So you've got to be very calm and balanced when he moves towards you, because he's taking back his power to bring in good news. And this is good news that he's taking back his power. So I'm going to a timeline. It could happen within 2 weeks or 2 months. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. General message from Daniel and what's the next step, okay? So what does Daniel want you to know? What does Daniel want you to know? Is there a second chance? So he wants a second chance with you, and he's wondering if that's possible. Is there a second chance? Can we have a second chance? Or are you going to let me have one? So the silence is helping right now. So whatever's going on, it's helping. The silence is helping. So have faith that right now, whatever's going on in the silence or in the separation or whatever the distance is, he is working out how to move towards you for a second chance. So I feel he's going to ask you for a second chance. So what's the guidance from your angels right now? So next step is a second chance, okay? The angels are saying have faith in your dreams. And you may well be dreaming about this. You may dream that he comes to you and asks you for a second chance. You are on the right path, so you may see 717. The fear is only real in your mind, so let go of any fear around being hurt again or what will happen. And don't let others have power over you. So remember, you have the power to remain calm in this situation. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a drink. Okay. So we got Matthew CJ, thank you for the donation. Current energy of my wife, Rena, for me. So what does Rena want you to know? Let's connect with this deck. So what's the energy of Rena? Dream sharing. They give me tooth pain. There's some kind of decision going on. So she does share your dreams, and that could be that she's coming into your dreams, or you're dreaming about her, she's dreaming about you. But I feel this is more about the future, you know, wanting the same thing. So what does she want to say to you? We've got, past life regression. It feels like she's healing something to do with the past to be able to move forward. So you're on standby here. So maybe you feel like you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for something to change, or you're waiting for something right now. So it's not like you're on standby. Maybe you feel like she's pushed you to one side and she isn't giving you any attention. But I feel she's working through something connected with the past. This could even be the person she was before she met you. Or this could be connected with the past life itself. And it's really interesting this card's coming up, because there's a lot of past life healing occurring next week that I'll talk about in the readings. But I feel that she's also going through something in her dreams that's connected with the past that she's healing to be able to move forward. Okay, so it's not that you're on standby. It's just that right now she's dealing with something within herself. So don't take anything personally. I feel that you still share the same dreams. You still want the same things. So what else do you need to know? We've got the Chariot here. Things are going to move forward. So your dream sharing, you say you're in no contact, reunion chances. So I definitely feel there's a chance for reunion. There's something that's going to move forward around July. It could even happen during the Cancer season, which comes in on Saturday, okay, with the solstice. So there's definitely something moving forward over the next month or so to move towards each other. She's dreamed about you. I do feel she wants the same things as you. She's just dealing with something to do with the past. And this could be her own feelings about losing her own identity or needing to heal something from the past. So just let her deal with what she's dealing with right now. You're not an option. You're not on standby, as in, you're not second best or anything like that. She just needs a bit of time. So what's the energy of your son, Johan, okay? So for him, okay, he's taking control of his life right now. There's good news coming in around him as well. I do feel things are going to improve. And, he could well be working hard on something in his life right now. But I feel the message I've got coming through, so it doesn't matter how old he is or isn't, okay? I feel that he wants you two together, okay? He wants you and Rena together. You can see that you can make it work. And I do feel that's going to shift forward. It's like he can see a light at the end of the tunnel. So, your son might actually be quite intuitive. He can feel something moving forward between June, where we are now, in October. So I feel there's an opportunity for reconciliation and sorting all of this out between now and October. I hope that helps, okay? Seraph, thank you for the donation. Is my ex gay, bi on the DL? What's the DL? And am I picking up on him because of him, or is it just my longing and being in my feels? So on the DL, not sure what on the DL means, okay, but it doesn't matter because the angels know what you're asking. So we're going to connect with the energy of your ex, okay? How does your ex feel about you? So your ex wants to know if you're going to see each other again, and you may well feel that too. So I don't feel you're making this up in your head. I do feel you're both thinking about each other and wondering if you're going to see each other again. Yeah, still think about you. There's going to be fear. There's some fear there around this. So I do feel your person is definitely thinking, I'm going to think about you. I'm going to think about seeing you again. I'm going to try and make this happen again. So I do feel this person is wanting some kind of reconciliation or to move forward with you the way that you want to move forward with that. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Give me a little block in the throat there. The Empress. So I feel this has come out to show you this is a divine connection, because when the Emperor comes out, the Emperor's connected with divine masculine power. Now, no reader can say whether someone is or isn't your twin. That's up to you to recognise. But this person is coming up as a masculine energy here. So I do feel this could be a counterpart to you. It could be your soulmate, a counterpart, your twin. This person is connected to you on a soul level, and you know they are. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Okay? So I definitely feel the message here is this person wants you the same way you want them, regardless of the circumstances or the influences around them or anything else. And I do feel there's going to be an opportunity for a second chance or another chance, okay? So what's the guidance? The separation right now is needed and the silence is helping. So the message coming through very clearly here is that whatever's going on between you right now, if there's distance or silence or you're not talking, it's actually assisting with this, okay? And you're actually connecting through the astral realm. So you'll be dreaming of each other very vividly, especially moving into next week. And you may be connecting with, blocking my throat. So I do feel there is blocks in communication right now, because you're either not talking or you're not talking about what you want to be saying to each other. So you're not talking about the connection. However, there is astral travel. So you're coming to each other through the 5D. You're feeling each other's energy. That's why you're feeling this longing. And you are connecting in dreams, sign syncs and all of that. So I feel you just got to give this time and this will move forward, okay? Don't try and rush anything. Just understand where you are and accept where you are right now and be okay with where you are. Let me see if I can get a timing for this moving forward. Have we got a timing for this moving forward? When you let go, so you must let go right now. We've got March, so I feel like something's been shifting since March. So I'm not seeing this as a future March. I'm seeing this as things marching forward when you let go, and something has been shifting or happening since March. So things are already in progress right now. You've just got to have faith in the way, and I hope that helps, okay? Katy, thank you for the donation. You know, last Sunday I sent my DM a beautiful message for Father's Day, and he said, thank you so much for real. How did he genuinely feel or react? Well, obviously, if he said thank you, that's how he felt. Ask yourself why you are, perhaps questioning what he felt. You already know. And again, this is reminding you that you need to let him come to you. So obviously it's a nice message, and he was glad that you reached out, but from your perspective, again, you are still learning to surrender. So he actually felt why you're so beautiful, made him feel that way, why you're so beautiful. So it made him feel beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to do. You're saying, I sent my DM a beautiful message, and he's saying, why are you so damn beautiful? So it also made him long for you and want you, and it reminded him of how amazing you are as a person. Okay, beautiful inside and outside. And I want to be strong like you. So it also showed him that he can be strong. So whenever you told him or said to him, it made him feel stronger. It made him feel capable. And remember, that's how the masculines feel around the feminine. They feel like they're capable of great things. So you made him feel like a Superman in some way. So I do feel it was very genuine what he felt. And, that's how he reacted. He reacted in a good way. He felt strong. He felt like, whoa, why do you think I'm this amazing person when I'm not? So again, I feel there was a little bit of failure there where he felt like, you see me as someone I'm not quite that person yet, So you're being asked to have faith right now, have faith in your dreams and have faith. And I feel this also what you gave him faith. He felt he could be strong enough to make this happen. he has a dream of being with you and changing his life, and you gave him faith. You showed him that this is a possibility. So you've got to remember you're the light in the darkness, but you don't need to be constantly sharing that with him physically for him to feel that way. So I'm not saying it was the wrong thing to do. It's a beautiful thing to do. However, it's also about reminding you that you've got to let him take the lead. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for today? Thank you so much. Great to have you here, honey. So what's the message for you today? So the first card coming up is Jesus saying forgive. So I'm going to bring Jesus' deck in as well. So Jesus is with you right now. He's saying you're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So you may also be needing to forgive something connected with your father. Now, this could be your biological father, or it could be with God. Okay, there could be some forgiveness that's needed here. Could also be connected with your twin if your twin is a father. But I feel this is more about forgiving everything from childhood, or forgiving, letting go. Sometimes, for example, when we feel abandoned, or when we feel like something is missing or not there, we need to forgive ourselves for that. It's like the inner child's part of you that's either missing your father, or missing a fatherly presence in your life, or wanting a strong masculine presence around you. So I feel if you forgive and connect with God, you'll receive what you need. You've also got Archangel Michael reminding you to trust in heaven, especially timings on your journey. So you are safe. The angels stand beside you. They're close by you. So any concerns you have, surrender them to heaven and allow a miracle to occur. So you may see bees, because bees, remember, are a symbol of a miracle. So what is Jesus saying? And remember, when you forgive, it creates a miracle. But I am connecting with something to do with a father, or God, or a father figure, or a masculine presence. So again, this could be the need to forgive your twin. Peace be unto you as my Father has sent me. So Jesus is saying, I've come to you to give you peace. If you allow me into your heart and soul, I will give you peace. So he's giving you peace because his Father has sent him. And what I'm feeling with this is as well to remember that God sent you to earth, but you asked for this life. So we ask for this life, and then God sends us down. So we have his blessing to come to earth to experience life. So, and when we go through hard times, sometimes we can wonder what the point is. So again, we have to forgive ourselves for that, or we have to work through that with God. So that's the guidance I've got coming through for you today. I'm going to pull you another card. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know today? Trust your gut instinct. So whatever you're going through, whatever you are connecting with regarding this message I've just given you, trust your gut on that. You'll know what the message is for you. And you're being guided to believe, to have faith. So you may see 1111 or 111 or even 333, because that's your sign to believe and have faith. Believe and have faith in what you're manifesting, what you're going through. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, why does he not talk to me like he does with others? Because it's obvious to him he has feelings for you. Okay, so in his mind, if he talks to you the way he talks to everyone else, everyone's going to know. Okay, it's like a defense mechanism. So obviously you'll think, oh, he doesn't care about me because he's not being that way with me. But it isn't. It's actually showing you everything. It's showing you he has got feelings for you by him acting that way. We hardly talk even after knowing each other for 4 years. It's so painful. Well, it's painful because you are wanting something more than what he's giving you. So again, you're learning, remember, to fill up your own cup. You're learning to give to yourself. You're learning to look through the illusion. Okay? And obviously you can always talk to him if you want to. You could involve yourself in those conversations. But again, it's different than what he has with anyone else. He's saying, can you forgive me for this? Can you forgive me? It's a defense mechanism. In my deck, okay, I'm not sure if it's in the Dark Truths or the Dark Truths Come to Light. It's in one of them. I channeled these so long ago, I can't remember. But there is a message in. I'm going to pull a card from this deck anyway. But, again, look at this. Please forgive me. Can you forgive me? Please forgive me. Very similar messages. But I talk about in one of these decks about how he thinks that if he gives time to you in any way, shape or form, when other people are there, everyone's going to know he's got feelings for you. So he's trying to protect you. And he's trying to protect himself. And what he's saying is, it makes me feel physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I've caused you. I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong. You didn't deserve it. Forgive me. So he's apologising to you for making you feel like you don't matter. But remember, nobody can make you feel that way without your own permission. So you're being guided to give back to yourself, okay? But he is saying, please, can you forgive me? I hope that helps, okay? We've got Lullia, thank you for the donation. Lullia says, hi dear Liz, can you please tell me why he's acting like this, running and coming in? What's his intention? Because he doesn't know what he's feeling or thinking. He doesn't know how to act. It's all new to him. So he's acting like a fool. Okay? So he's saying, I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So because you've got to his heart, he feels you in his heart. He's very affected by you. He's acting crazy. Back and forth, because he's pulled to you, but his fear takes him back from you. So this is a natural thing to be this way. But he's saying, I don't know how. I wasn't expecting it, but you got to me. You got to my heart. So you're in his heart right now. And he doesn't really know how to handle that. He's saying you deserve the best. So the reason he's back and forth is because he doesn't want to let you down. He wants to be able to give you the best of everything because you deserve that. So his intention is to be the best for you, to be able to show up for you when he can give you the best of himself, and because you deserve the best. So in his mind, he's perhaps thinking, you deserve better than me because I can't give what you want right now. But then his heart gets the best of him, and he's like, I can't stay away from you. So he's in this push-pull between his ego and his higher self. His higher self is guiding him to you. His ego is keeping him away. But he wants what's best for you. So his intention is to do what's best for you. And I feel that he's not sure what that is yet because he knows you deserve the best and he wants to show up for you that way. But there may be things stopping him from doing that right now that he needs to work on or heal or release. So in his mind, he's thinking, well, I'm going to stay back from you because you deserve better than me. I hope that makes sense. But it's not because he doesn't care. It's because he does. So his intention is to make sure that you have the best, whether that's with him in the future or now without him. So he is thinking about kissing you, and he is in this maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, what do I do, it's back and forth energy because of that. He just needs to move into alignment. So you just need to be very patient and trusting and give this time. They're giving me toothpaste, so he needs to make a clear decision about what he wants to do. So you just need to look again. So whenever you start going into fear, worrying, just look again at the situation and see it from a higher place. And the karmic energy is being released. So I do feel there's something he's dealing with that's karmic that needs to be released that may be stopping him from being all in with you. So this could be a person, it could be fear, could be a wound that he's healing, could be something else, okay? But whatever it is, it's being released right now so he can be with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Stardust, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what are my twins' current thoughts and feelings about me? Any messages? So card coming through is, I'm done pretending. He doesn't want to wear a mask anymore. He doesn't want to lie anymore. He doesn't want to hide anymore. He said, I'm done pretending. I'm done running. I'm done pretending I don't care about you, that this isn't happening to me, that I'm not feeling these things. I'm just worried now it's over. Is it over? So he's worried it's over because he perhaps has been wearing this mask for such a long time, or he's been, not moving forward, or whatever he's been doing. So I do feel that he's processing his feelings right now and he wants to move this forward. We've got travel. So if there is distance between you, he's thinking about traveling to you. Whether it doesn't matter whether there's a big distance or a small distance, he's thinking about traveling to you, which means coming to you in whatever way or means that means. And he's processing how he's feeling about that. So I do feel he's planning on moving forward. If there's silence, he's going to break the silence because he doesn't want it to be over. Okay, and he's done pretending. He's maybe done pretending it's over because it isn't. It's never over. So I do feel there's going to be some kind of interaction coming between you very soon. So we've got the World in reverse and the Hierophant. So I feel he's done. There's a cycle ending. Okay, he's done pretending. He's recognising I've got to end the cycle in my life to commit to you. He wants to be committed to you. Now that could also be marriage. If there's already some kind of commitment he's in, he's going to end that to be with you. Okay, and he knows that. He's done pretending. So he could be pretending in a relationship, for example. It could be a marriage. But I feel that it's something that's took time away from you. And he doesn't want that anymore. So he's getting his power back to step forward as the stag, the masculine energy here. He's promising you commitment. So I feel if you're just patient and trusting, this will work in your favour. I hope that helps, okay? K Hearts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from the divine and my person, please. So what's the message from the divine for you today? Straight out, okay? So the card flying out is faith. So the divine, God, the angels, the higher power, whoever you're connecting with, is asking you to have faith in this love, to have faith in your person, to have faith in yourself. And we've got humanity and benevolence. So stay calm. So whatever's going on, stay calm. Whether this is in the world, whether it's in your love life, whether it's with work, career, stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others and see the light in the world. So recognize everything happens for a reason and all is well. And we've got Commander Ashtar giving you a call to action here. So you're being called to action. Now this could also be to act on your mission for humanity, to act for benevolence, which also means to act for the good in the world. It says, take charge, lead by example and walk your talk. And you walking your talk allows your twin to do the same. Because when they see you glowing up and acting in your power and in your integrity, then they will do the same thing. So I feel this about you leading the way. Okay, and this could well be in work, but I feel it's definitely in love. You're guiding the way. Your person sees you operating in your truth and your integrity, and that is inspiring to them. Can you forgive me? So I do feel your person is going to apologise for something, and this could be if they've not acted in their integrity. They want to walk the walk too. Okay, so the guidance is the separation is needed. You just need to give it time. So whenever separation is between you, whether it's a short one or a long one or whatever's going on right now, you just need to give it the time it needs because that's needed right now to bring in a healing or to move things forward. So whenever's going on, it's happening for the right reasons. Give it time. Focus on you right now. Focus on self. Focus on community. Focus on your mission, your purpose, what you've come here to do, and everything else will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? CC, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, can I get guidance if I should sell my painting at the art exhibition this weekend? Okay, so should you sell this painting this weekend? Okay, should you sell this painting? It's not the right time, okay? Don't stop, okay? So let's just see what else you've got. Any more income coming in, any message or updates. I feel if you sell it, you'll regret it. Okay, because you're being guided to not stop. So this could be perhaps to not stop painting or to not do what you do. Or perhaps there's going to be a better amount of money coming to you. So they're saying it's not the right time to sell it. So they're not saying no, but they're not saying yes either. Okay, so it may not be the right time because there could be a better offer coming. So I feel this don't stop is about don't give up trying to sell it, but you may get more money if you wait. That's what I've got coming through, okay? Any more income coming in, and so I feel that more income will come if you wait, okay, or try to sell it elsewhere. So any more income coming in, a rebirth is happening, Knight to Wands, adjustments to be confident. So what I'm feeling is, yes, if you're confident in what you're doing and what you are achieving, things will move forward. So you may need to make an adjustment to feel confident, to have faith. There's a new beginning coming in. So I do feel, yes, there's more coming in. So what's the message or the update from Jake? What's the message or the update from Jake? You are all I've ever wanted. And he wants you to know that. He's coming to terms with this more and more. You're all he's ever wanted. So what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? We've got yes. So yes. Yes to more money coming in. I'm not feeling yes to selling this painting yet. I do feel you will, but there'll be a better offer. And I feel he wants to come forward to you with a yes. So yes, things are shifting and moving forward in the right direction in every area. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. And you've got 2 donations here. The first one is real life message from Nana B to me. Okay, so what's the real life message? The real life message, again, is you're all I've ever wanted. So that's what you need to recognise. This is more about you believing in yourself. Okay, that you need to believe in yourself about this. Okay, so what's the real life message coming through? We've got it's going to be okay. So it feels like what this person is trying to communicate to you through signs, synchronicities, music, however you're communicating through the astral realms right now, is that it's going to be okay because you are all they've ever wanted. So this is more about you believing in yourself and believing in that and having faith because it's going to be okay. Yesterday I had a very strong deja vu. Please guide. Okay, so what's the message about this deja vu? Heart awakening. So it happened to wake your heart up. So you believe and have faith, okay? The angels say awaken to acceptance and divine love to give and receive and balance. So the deja vu happened to wake you up, to remind you of your heart and to expect a miracle. Wow. So the angels say remember that only love is real, not fear. Miracles will occur naturally, Spirit has your back. Isn't that a powerful message? So the Holy Spirit is coming to you and you may be connecting with the Holy Spirit directly to show you that everything is working out. It's going to be okay. Keep your heart open. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. Frank waved from his car when I drove by his on motorcycle 2 days ago. My motorcycle. I love that you ride a motorcycle. That's so cool. We live in the same city. May I get a message from him in his silence? So that's a clear sign then. The universe is bringing you back together. So that's a big message of something being created. So again, you don't need to force this or rush this. You're being guided back together. So the universe is creating a way. So that's a real message there about coming back together. I feel dizzy and nauseous. Can it be ascension? Yes, because something is changing. So this is a sign now that the universe is creating the way. Okay, so again, you've got to be trusting and not force anything and let him come to you. So he's saying, I want you to enjoy your life because you are amazing. So really what he's saying right now is, I hope you're enjoying your life. So when he saw you, it made him think about you as in, I wonder what you're doing. I wonder if you're enjoying your life because you're amazing, you deserve that. So I do feel that he got a little bit fearful of who you're doing that with, if there is anyone else, but it made him it reminded him, he still can't communicate, by the way, he's still not ready yet. It made him remember how amazing you are. Not that he ever forgot, but it reminded him of that, and he wants you to enjoy your life. Now, this is a sign for you because this is what we talk about. This journey isn't about sitting around, making yourself miserable, wishing and hoping that they are there with you. It's about enjoying life. It's about knowing you're amazing. It's about recognizing how amazing life is. And when you're living in that way, that's when everything you desire starts coming to you. So what's he thinking about? He's saying, why does it still hurt? So he's still not quite ready yet because he's still hurt by what's happened. Not with you, with everything that's gone on with him. He's still healing. And he's saying, I can spend my money my way. So he's actually dealing with a lot of relief right now as well. Forgive me, fear there, because he's got more money and he's spending money on himself. So, you know, what you've got to recognise is it's not that he doesn't want to spend time with you right now, but he is actually enjoying being himself. And he's thinking, wow, I can spend my money my way. I haven't got to spend it on the wife or the kids or this or that. I can buy myself something. So he may be out shopping, or he may have bought himself something, or he may have got something for himself to make him feel better about himself because he's still feeling hurt. But it's like he's enjoying doing himself right now. So again, he's not quite ready to communicate because of that. But you being brought back together in that way, you know, even just seeing each other in that way is a huge sign the universe is creating a way. I hope that helps, okay? So don't worry about these blocks in communication because they will lift in time. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Message from C, we've been no contact for weeks now and I miss him greatly. Does he know I'm waiting for him to call me? What does he want me to know? Well, first of all, you don't need to be waiting. It's never about waiting. When you're waiting, the energy doesn't shift. Okay? When you're living life and enjoying life and stop thinking about when's he going to call me, is he going to call me, stop checking your phone and all of that, that's when he'll come forward because he'll feel like this neediness from your energy. And we all are in that energy at first, but with time that goes away. Okay, so it's been a few weeks now, so, you know, that will go away with time. So what does he want you to know? I want to make it up to you. So he does want to make it up to you. He is going to come forward to you. However, it will be when you're not waiting for it. It will come in when you don't expect it. So if you start releasing the need for him to contact you, that's when he will. He's going through some changes right now. So he is communicating with you in other ways. He's coming to you through the astral realms, through meditation, through dreams, signs, synchronicities, feelings, emotions, telepathy, songs. That's how he's communicating with you right now. He's actually going through some body changes. So he's working on his body. He could be at the gym. He could be doing exercise. He could be changing his diet. Feels like he wants to be more confident in himself physically when he comes forward to you. And you may be feeling that in your body. So you may actually feel ascension symptoms. You may be feeling things. And you're going to feel things in your body when he's about to move forward to you. So I feel you need to let go of the need for him to contact you right now and work on you. And that's when it will come in. Okay, so I'll see if I can get a timing around this because, and I know how it feels, okay, waiting and wanting, but you've got to move beyond that, okay, because something is going to happen and shift. This card just moved forward. We've got astral travel. Something is going to move forward between December and April. So there could be some real contact coming in between December and April. So until then, there's going to be a lot of astral travel. And again, you're learning to surrender. So you're learning how to let go until he comes in physically. And I feel he's waiting to come in the right way with a solid offer or something he can really, follow through on. And that may take a little bit of time. So December to April, he's going to move forward. So you can't sit around waiting. You've got to be living your life, loving your life and enjoying life. And that's when things will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, I'm having digestion issues for 3 days now. I actually connect with that in upcoming readings. Okay, connecting with heartburn and acid reflux and indigestion. It's actually to do with the masculine, okay? So you're picking up on what your twin is going through. I'm annoyed from it. So obviously breathe. The best way to heal it, believe it or not, and this is true, is screaming. Having a scream. And I mean a real Hollywood scream until it hurts to scream. That's how you're going to get it out of your body. Now, if for any reason you can't scream because you're thinking my neighbours will hear me or that feels weird, put the music on full blast and sing as loud as you can because it will help to release the energy. But honestly, scream therapy is really the only thing that will heal it, okay? So is this me or Pete? It's to do with your twin. How is he feeling about me in the 3D and what's going on with him? So he's digesting something. There is finding it hard to digest, okay? And that's why you're picking up on that. So he's saying, I regret my behaviour. So he's digesting his behaviour, the things he's done that he doesn't like a lot. He doesn't like why he's behaved that way or done those things. So that's what you're picking up on. He wants to have a conversation about it. And he's typing a message. So he wants to open the doors of communication. He wants to apologise for something he's done or make up for something he's done. And you are feeling that energy in your gut, your esophagus, this area, your heart, here as well. It's horrible when you have this because, when I was in my previous separation, not the one I'm in now, the one I was in previously, I went through a lot of that. And the only thing that got it out of my system was scream therapy. And I had to do it over a series of a week. And then I had to continuously do it when I felt it coming on. It healed it very quickly. So it doesn't matter what people think. You have a good scream and trust me, it will release it out of your body. Okay, because it's to do with repressed energy, frustration, anger, stress. That's what it is. I hope that helps, okay? Well, I do feel he's going to reach out soon. GR, thank you for the donation. Is the connection with Jehovah and a message from Ray? Okay, so first of all, what does Ray want to say to you? So he's saying you mean more to me than you think. So you may feel like he doesn't care about you, but he does. You may feel like you don't mean anything to him, but you do. And he's worried he's lost you. And he may worry that he's lost you to this G. Okay? Past life regression. He's healing something to do with his past. Now, again, this is really powerful, this card's coming out, because next week, there's a lot of past life stuff coming up. okay, because I've pre-recorded up to Thursday next week so far, and there's a lot of past life coming up, and I'm actually doing a past life reading for members next week, which is I've decided to do that weeks ago before this even come up in the upcoming readings. So he's healing something to do with his past still, and he may be regressing. So in other words, he may be doing healing on himself in his own way. You may feel like he's regressed into his past, but he's healing that. And he is worried he's lost you, and you mean something to him. So he is thinking about you. Now, is the connection with G over? Is the connection with G over? Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel it's over, perhaps in the way you think it's over. It could have an opportunity to move forward in a different way. Especially if there's been a lot of back and forth or deceit around this in some way. Feels like the water dragon, I'm connecting with a water dragon here in this card. A water dragon is asking you to be more in the flow. So just be in the flow of your life, allow things to flow, and recognise if it does end with G, then there's a reason, because possibly it could be that the way is being made for Ray to return. Okay, so I feel that by the end of July, you'll know. Okay, because what I'm feeling is it's over in the respect of how it's been, but there may be an opportunity for it to move forward in a new way. But I feel that this is more about G doesn't want to be operating in this back and forth negative way that he is. So in his mind, he sees that he's lying about something or deceiving in some way, or there's some kind of negative energy around the connection with you. There is, from his perspective, he wants to heal. So it's either going to turn into something more real with him, or it's going to be dissipating because Ray's on his way back in, because he's wondering if he's lost you. And at the end of the day, if you think about G and Ray, if you put them both in the same room without your ego or your mind trying to bring logic in, who do you go to? Where's your heart leading you to? That's your answer. I hope that helps. Okay, so I feel you just got to be in the flow, and that's why you've got a dragon there. I don't feel it's over. I feel it's changing. And I feel you're going to have a choice. That's what's coming through. Saranga, thank you for the donation. What's happening on Kashif's end for me? So what's happening on Kashif's end for you? Chaos. So Kashif is going through a lot of chaos right now that may be affecting you, or it may be connected to you in some way, but there's lots going on. So if this was a tarot card, this will be the Tower. So there's lots of upheaval going on around Kashif and within Kashif's life to make changes to come in. Okay, so there's chaos going on. So you're better off out of that, or you're being protected from it all right now. Okay, the Tower moment's bringing change. The Tower falls so we can rebuild, so we can make sense of things. And you've donated again there for Donna, honey, so thank you so much. Before I do that, you're saying, angels help us cleanse our chakras. Okay, so let's do a message for Donna. So Saranga donated for Donna, very beautiful there. Hi, Donna, honey. Hi, Liz, are there any messages from Mark and the angels? I wanted to say to you, actually, I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but you know Devout, I know you're a Depeche Mode fan as well, you see. But I went to see Devout on Saturday night in Coventry. They were amazing. And they are playing again on the 28th in Liverpool. And I'm thinking of going to it. I haven't decided yet because it did tire me out, okay? But I am thinking of going to that. It's on at the O2 Academy, I think it is, in Liverpool. Are you up for that? Do you fancy that? If you do, email me because we can meet up and go together. Well, it's something I'm thinking about right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go or not. So I don't mind going on my own. It's not that I'm just thinking, can I do it? Will it take too much out of me? I'm thinking about it. But if you're up for that, let me know. Okay? Because I know you're a big Depeche Mode fan. And honestly, they're amazing. They come on at 8:15. And they played live straight through with no break until 11 o'clock. And they played everything you can think of. So it was amazing. They even sang... Not Tonight, and they sang Shake the Disease, Blue Dress, everything you can think, all the goodies, Clean. Oh, it was amazing, honestly. So if you're up for that, let me know. But I'm thinking of going. I don't know yet. We're going to see him again. Me and Vicky are going to see him again in October in Derby. So they're on in Derby in October if you want to come then. And obviously, I know you live in Manchester. But I mean, if you want to come to that, let me know, okay? So the message from Mark to you today is, can we work this out? So he wants to work something out with you. So he could well be thinking about coming forward to, apologise for something or make something right with you, because we've got let go of what was. So this is about letting go of the past and starting again. So I feel like he wants a new beginning with you. And he's saying, can we work this out? Can we let go of what was? So I feel you already have let go of the past, but he may still be holding on to something he feels guilty about or he wants to apologise for. So I feel there's an apology coming in, definitely a new beginning. 2 of Cups. There's the love coming to you. So he could be apologising to you here. Okay, I feel he's on his knees apologising to you. He's finding the strength to do this. So because he wants a new beginning with you. So I feel he feels, you may not feel this way, but he feels that he needs to apologise for something that's happened in the past. And he's going to apologise for a new beginning. Now this could come in within the next 2 weeks or 2 months. So something is happening here. So what's the message from the angels for you? You got Freya, should I say. Free, so we could be becoming free, more free. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So I'm definitely getting this energy of a new cycle, a new beginning coming in. We've got Seraphis Bay Ascension. So if you're going through any physical stuff, it's ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So I feel there's ascension symptoms going on. And downloads and understanding. So you could well be receiving ear chakra activation, crown chakra activation. So you could be having ascension in the crown and the ears. So you could be having ringing in the ears, problems with your ears, or you could be having headaches, anything like that. Because the truth is going to be revealed. So good things coming. And yeah, do email me, okay, if you're into that. So that's on the 28th in Liverpool, or they're in Derby in October. So we're definitely going for that. I've already got tickets for that. But I'm definitely thinking about going to this Liverpool one. Okay, because they're on before then, but it's in Southend-on-Sea and Plymouth and stuff, and it's too far. So Liverpool's not that far on the train. And I may stay over that night as well. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So if you're up for that, let me know, okay? We've got Patricia. I'll do the Saranga's another one after Patricia. So Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from A? So what does A want to say to you? What does A want to say to you? Okay. Can you forgive me? I want to be strong like you. So A sees you as a very strong person. Emotionally strong and physically strong. And you inspire them to be the same. And they're saying, I want to be strong like you and I want to be strong for you. So can you forgive me for the past? And I feel it's also going to take a lot of strength for this person to come forward and apologise. So your person is trying to find that strength right now. And a squirrel just got my attention, just run across the bush there. So the squirrel is the gatherer. So I feel he's gathering the strength to be able to apologise or come forward. So there's a healing in this. And you are protected until this happens, okay? So Hilarion is saying there is a healing. You can honour your sensitivity. Repeat. It says, they give me the word repeat. But it says retreat to recharge and heal. So I feel you may have repeated a cycle that's brought a healing in, or you may repeat something that brings a healing in. So this could again be repeating a conversation or repeating something to bring a healing in. Your light is supporting him. So this is a message for you to just shine your light. That's all you need to do. And you are being protected at this time. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So the cords of fear are being cut. The cords of love remain. And I feel he's getting the power to move forward. I feel there's also a heart activation happening, a heart healing. So I feel there's going to be a very loving conversation ahead. That may feel like it's a repeat of something you've done before. Or it may happen in a way that's happened before. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Angels, please help us all cleanse our chakras. Well, first of all, understand this. You can do a very long chakra cleanse where you visualize all your chakras being cleansed, and you can do that. There's a great one by Doreen Virtue. You can Google it online on YouTube. Okay, Doreen Virtue chakra cleanse. You can do a night one or a day one. I recommend them. Or you can say to the angels, thank you for cleansing my chakras. And that's as easy as that. So you have to understand, I'm going to do a chakra cleanse right now, okay, in a minute. But the point I'm making is the angels can cleanse your chakras like that. But its limitation is what you think in your mind that perhaps thinks, no, that's not possible because I've got to visualize all the chakras doing this, or I've got to visualize that. And that's just not the case. If you say to your angels, angels, please cleanse all of my chakras, it's done. Simple as that, okay? It's about what you ask for is given. Or if you believe you've got to do a big cleansing on yourself. Okay, now in my power cleanse playlist, I've done chakra cleanses. You can go and do the power cleanses. Okay, but we can do it right now. So everyone ground yourself. Okay, take a deep breath in and release. That's all you need to do. We're going to do a quick one. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Saint Christopher, Archangel Nathaniel, Jesus. Everyone's own guardian angel, thank you for being with everyone at this time, connecting with this today, including me. Thank you for cleansing and healing all of our chakras today, right now in this moment, from the top of our head to the tips of our toes. Thank you for cleansing, releasing and healing our auras and shielding us from harm in any way, shape or form. Thank you for helping us to feel strong and protected. Thank you for cleansing the crown chakra, the third eye, the ear chakras, the throat chakra, the heart chakra. Thank you for cleansing the solar plexus. Thank you for cleansing deeply the sacral chakra and the root chakra. And any other chakras you feel are blocked in our energy field, the soul star chakra. Thank you for bringing the diamond light from Archangel Gabriel into us to feel valuable and worthy. Thank you for helping us to feel strong and safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Deep breath in and release. And it's as simple as that. So everyone there has had a cleansing, a very quick cleansing. But there's no reason why you can't do your own cleansing. If you feel like, oh, my heart chakra feels a bit blocked, you just call on the angels. So it's as easy as that. So please understand that that's how easy it is to cleanse your chakras. You don't have to do anything long-winded or that takes hours. But if you want to, you can. You do it in your own way. Everyone will do it differently. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Stella. Thank you for being a member, honey, for 5 months and using your milestone. Hi, dear Liz. Message from the angels and my DM for today, please. So what's the guidance for you today? Ask yourself why you're asking this question. So if there's anything you're asking yourself today, anything you're doubting or wondering about, the angels are saying, why? Why are you asking that question? You already know the answer. You're being guided to have faith and trust in yourself right now. So I feel that you already know the answer to whatever you are wanting the answer to today, or whatever you are asking. It lives in your heart. So you may have to go within to retrieve those answers, because you may be wondering how your twin is feeling about you, if they care about you or need you. And they do, because your twin is saying, I still care about you and I need to see you. And you may be asking that question, are they going to reach out to me? Are they going to want to see me? And the answer is yes. So why are you asking yourself that question? It's because you may be in doubt or fear. And the angel's saying there's no need to doubt or fear, because your person still cares about you, wants you to know that today, and they need to see you. And this card comes up in a reading that I've got coming up on the channel soon, where they feel this urgency to make some kind of contact. You're definitely going to reconnect. It just disconnected and reconnected on my side there. It will have buffered for you, but for me it reconnects as reconnecting. So you're definitely going to come back together. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazzari, thank you for the donation. Message from him and the angels, please. So what does he want to say to you today? Straight out, you deserve the best. So he knows you deserve the best of everything, and that's what he wants to be, the best for you. That's why it's taking time. Okay, you deserve the best. You deserve everything in your life. So what's the message from the angels? Green Tara. So that because you deserve the best, that's why you're being protected until it's the right time. So you and your journey is under supreme protection right now. You are protected, and cords of fear are being cut so the cords of love can remain. Move beyond limitation and trust. So move beyond the ego, the need for things to happen in this moment or any timelines, and know that the reason why it's taking time is because you deserve the best. I hope that helps, okay? And Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Will I get a mutual divorce? Okay, will you get a mutual divorce? Will you get mutual divorce? It might take some time. Look how long it's taking. May take some time, okay? And I feel when you let go, it will come in. So I do feel that it may take some time, but it will be a mutual divorce. But it feels like right now your ex is not seeing things clearly. You know, they're not seeing things clearly. Your husband, your partner, they're not seeing things clearly. Okay, they're holding on, or they're not seeing it clearly. That's the message I've got coming through. You may even see daisies as a sign when this is going to move forward. But I feel when you both let go, that's when it's going to be a mutual divorce. That's when it's going to come in. So it may take some time for this person to see things clearly, or see things your way or the way you want it to be. But I do feel the answer is yes, okay? Let me just bring in a clarifier. Will you get a mutual divorce? Yes. Okay? Now, again, this could even be your person. It could be your person getting a divorce and you getting a divorce. It could be about your connection in general. But I'm getting this as there's going to be a yes from your side. And you've got a solid yes coming out there. So that's answering your question. So I do feel it's a yes, but in time. So you've got to give it time. What was my friend A's intention towards me? What was your friend A's intention towards you? What was your friend A's intention towards you? Okay. Wow, okay. We've got 10 of Swords in reverse. But what I'm feeling is I feel this person has got a lot of passion towards you. Or there's some kind of, there's force there in some way. So it feels like there's force, wanting to force something forward or make something happen, but maybe not doing that. So this could be in their mind right now. So they may have intentions to move this forward with force. Now this could be passion for you, but if you don't feel that that's going on, then this could be about maybe wanting to help you to move something forward in some way. But there could be other intentions. So there could be their own agenda here for their own selfish reasons, but not in a bad way, more for what they want. But I feel this is, they're trying to help in some way to move things forward with force. So they could be helping in some way. Give me fear there. So I feel you need to release your own fear because this person wants to help you to release a cycle. So it could be to move this forward. This could be connected with what you're going through to assist you in some way with bringing in an ending or even a forceful ending. But I feel it needs time. So this could be connected with what you're going through. But I feel you need to be more compassionate and understanding and to be more at peace with things than to move things forward with force. So you feel what I'm getting from this person is they want to, or they are thinking about moving something forward with force. And you're being guided to not do it with force, to do it with calm and empathy and compassion. I hope that helps, okay? Githa, thank you for the donation. When will my electricity be reconnected? Okay. Well, it will be at the right time, okay? So when will your electricity be reconnected? We've got the fall. So what I'm connecting with is things are falling into place. So you don't have to really worry because things are falling into place, but definitely by the fall season. Okay, now that may seem like way away, but this is the furthest timeline out. So if there's something big going on with this, if like there's some big failure with the electrics or you need to have something done, then it's going to be sorted out by the fall. Now, I always see the fall as in October time, November at the latest. So by November at the latest, this will be reconnected and sorted out. But I feel the message for you is it's falling into place because it could happen well sooner than that, a lot sooner than that. But I don't feel you're going to be without electric. Okay, that's the message I've got coming through. But I've got that timeline is coming through for a reason. Let's bring you an answer from above in as well. We've got look again. So you just need to look again at this situation. There may be something you need to look again at. Could be a karmic energy that's been released again as well. So in other words, spiritually, this could be to do with what needs to be released. There could be something electric going on or something that's high maintenance going on that needs to be released. And then when that's released in the physical or in your mind or when you are dealing with something, then it will shift. Because remember, everything manifests as something physical. So you could be dealing with something high maintenance that's manifested as this electricity issue. And when you deal with the spiritual issue, the physical issue will resolve. But I feel full at the latest. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, Priestess, thank you for the donation. Is Carlton or Jeremy, which one is right for me? Well, first of all, only you can know that in time. You've got to let things unfold. I'm going to pull you a card for each energy, but no one can answer that. You've got to know your own self. How do they make you feel? You've got to trust in your own intuition. You can't rely on a tarot reader or a card to give you that answer. You've got to trust your intuition. You can't say, right, I'm going to leave Jeremy because the cards told me to. You have to focus on how these people make you feel. And everyone has a reason in your life. There's a reason for everyone. So you'll be learning lessons from each one. So I want to get an energy around Carlton straight away. Jumped out. And an energy around Jeremy. And now an energy around Jeremy. Okay. So the energy around Carlton is the Page of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. So I definitely feel this person, Justinda, I've answered your question, okay? I'm not sure what you said. Have I missed my... No, we haven't done one about your sister, I don't think, yet. No, so I'm clearly not there yet. So Carlton is bringing a lot of growth in for you. So there's a lot of soul growth going on with this person, a lot of spiritual growth. And this person may need to grow up a little bit before they can give you what you need because they're in the Magician in reverse. So they may want to take control of things or take action or move forward, but they may be repressing that right now. So they're still growing into themselves. So there could be a few challenges with Carlton because Carlton needs to spiritually mature a little bit more to be able to be the right one. So I'm not saying they aren't the right one. What I'm saying is to be the right person for you, they've still got work to do on themselves, okay? Now regarding Jeremy, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. So it feels like it may be easier with Jeremy than Carlton, because Carlton, there's clearly a lot of soul growth going on. But you've got to understand you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So you may be concerned that if you pursue Jeremy, would you miss out on something with Carlton? And everything moves you where you're meant to be. So I feel right now when I'm connecting with the energy, Jeremy is the more stable one. He's quite loyal to you right now, and he may be showing up for you in a loyal way. And things are easy with him right now. Well, that's what the cards are suggesting that they are, even from June. But I do feel there could be a little bit of struggle around this from your side because you may be worried that if you pursue Jeremy, well, I don't know why I'm saying Jeremy. There must be a reason. Germany. I don't know if Germany's connected with this. Something that sounds like Germany. Don't know why. They're giving me that for a reason. There's no mess ups when I'm doing a reading. There's something from that, okay? But I feel that you're not going to miss out on what's meant for you. So don't worry that if you pursue Jeremy, you're going to miss out on Carlton if he's meant for you because it will come back around. But I feel that right now the person who is more right for you in this moment is Jeremy. I hope that helps, okay? Shelley, thank you for the milestone, honey. Does Mark have a message for me? Aerosmith's Angel hit pretty hard when I heard it. I was like, angels can have a song from him, and then it played. So what does he want to say? I don't know I don't know how to. They're saying I don't know how to. So I feel he doesn't know how to reach out, or he doesn't know how to move this forward. He's trying to understand this in himself right now. He said, I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So he may have had barriers around his heart, and then you came towards him and opened his heart again. So you're in his heart space, but he doesn't know how to move forward, or he doesn't know how to make it work, or how to act on this right now. So what's that song trying to say to you? There are big changes taking place. So you hearing that song is a sign from the universe that there's big changes happening, so he can move forward and he can know how to. We've got focus on gratitude. So be grateful for everything right now. They think you are beautiful. So Mark sees you as the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. You're being protected at this time until it's the right time. They want to be with you forever. And that's why it's worth waiting for. He desires you intimately and dance to the song and move to the beat. So you may want to put the song on and dance to it and move to the beat and recognise what the lyrics are saying to you. But I feel that the time is coming for you to have a future. I hope that helps, okay? So before I go to Saranga's donation, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I've been on for 2 hours. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. It's 5 to 8 here, so started early today. So I'm just going to nip to the bathroom. Angelica will look after the chat for me a minute. Okay, I won't be a second, guys. Bear with me, okay? Okay, I'm back. Let me just have a drink. Okay. Oh, thank you, Angela, for looking after the chat for me. She's blown everyone kisses there. Okay. So we got Saranga then. Saranga says, move these out of the way. Angels, please help me take out all the stored trauma from my body. Well, the angels, you've just done a power cleanse, or we've just done a cleansing, and I've shielded the aura and everything, so that's pretty much taken care of that. Okay, so you just have to have faith right now that you are safe. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Michael. And you know, you've just affirmed it there. You've said, it's as quick as that. You've said, angels, please help me take out the stored trauma from my body. So you've already done said what you need to say. Okay, look at this, have no fear. So Archangel Michael is saying fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me, Archangel Michael, to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So your ego can cause you a pain or problem, a struggle. So you've got to let go of the fear. So whatever you feel is going on with your body, or as soon as you say, angels, take this trauma away, or they do it. As soon as you ask, it is given. You don't have to keep asking and asking. The angels hear you. You know, like yesterday, I asked God for something directly, and within an hour I received a sign. Okay, now sometimes the signs would take a bit longer, but I only had to ask that one time. I didn't need to keep asking. And that's where we go wrong. We go into fear. We don't feel like we're being heard, but you are heard. So you've already asked there and it is given. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check that was your question. We haven't spoken on a... Oh, I was just looking at Seraph there, okay. So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. This is the one that you asked about before. My sister's husband said he got married because his mum wanted him to. Well, that's not, that's him realising then, is this a mistake? Well, it's like he's questioning something in his life. But I feel it's more about being controlled by other people. So he may feel a bit controlled right now. He may feel like he needs a bit of space. So it's not necessarily saying he doesn't have feelings for your sister. He may just feel like he needs to be himself a bit more, or he needs to take back his identity. It's a bit like that. That's what I'm connecting with, okay? He's not happy, not confident about having kids. Well, he's not happy or not confident. It's nothing to do with your sister. It's to do with his own self. Okay, it's not her fault. Okay, so she must not take this personally. Okay, it's about him having an identity crisis, that's all. She is wondering what kind of future will she have because of this, what's going to happen. Well, if you're saying he's not happy or confident about having kids, then obviously she's being saved from something, isn't she? You know, if this could be a sign that maybe they're not right for each other. So what does he want to say first of all? What's really going on in his heart? I'm sorry for not contacting you. I never meant to hurt you. So it was never his intention to hurt her. And he may have just gone into himself. So not contacting him. Obviously they're married. But he could perhaps just not be talking about this or expressing himself very well. You know, he could have perhaps gone into his shell a little bit or disappeared or whatever he's done. It's like he's apologising. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry. It's like he's apologising. What I feel he's going through is an identity crisis right now. So it's nothing directly to do with her, okay? And you're saying she's the toxic. It's always fighting like a child. Well, she deserves better then, doesn't she? So she's got to stand up for who she is right now. This is her energy, a 7 of Wands. She's got to fight for what she wants. Now, does she fully believe that he is everything she wants? Or does she feel like she can do better? Does she want to sort it out, or does she want to move on? You know, she's got to really be honest with herself right now without fear. Because it's fear that makes you stay in situations that aren't serving you, because it's fear of change. That's all. She'll survive either way, whether she remains in the situation or if she decides to move on. Okay, so she's got to become her own power. You're saying she keeps quiet and cries. Well, she's not going to by July because she's shouting in this card. So it's all going to build up and up and up. So I feel she's got to be very brave and face her own feelings right now because he's going through an identity crisis. That's clear. So when I'm connected with his energy, I feel like he needs time to learn who he is. So he needs time by himself. So in his eyes, he kind of wants to break free. So I'm not saying he definitely wants a divorce, but I feel he needs some time. He needs some time on his own to work out who he is and if this is what he truly does want. So she may actually need that time herself. Her soul may be crying out for that because she may not be being satisfied in that connection. So I definitely feel this a huge message about them both taking time to work out what both of them want. And this could be happening between now and July. So I feel between now and July, something is going to come to a head. That's the message I've got coming through. So let's bring in an angel message for her. Look at this. With God, all things are possible. So what I'm feeling is she'll be fine. If she decides that, right, I'm going to start again in my own life because I deserve better, then she'll be okay because with God, all things are possible. So she must have faith in God right now to get through this. But I feel it's not her fault. So there's no need for her to take it personally or think it's her fault or she's done something wrong because it's to do with him and his identity. He's going through a change. Okay, and it may just be that the situation is coming to a natural ending because it's a karmic cycle that needs to shift. There could be someone out there for who she's meant to be with. I hope that helps, okay? Henry, thank you for the donation. Will I pass my exam with a good score? Well, first of all, visualize it going well, and it will. Call an Archangel Zadkiel, because Zadkiel is the angel who helps you to remember information, to help with the memory. So, you know, obviously exams are to do with facts and figures and, you know, all that. So Zadkiel will help you with the exam. So will the exam go well? Will you pass with a good score? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Will you pass with a good score? We've got get more information. So it feels like what you need to do is get more information. So I feel you need to perhaps retain more information to get this, okay? And look for a sign. So I feel they're not giving you a very clear yes or a no in this because it hasn't yet occurred. And I feel that the message is you just need to get more information. Now, if you've already sat the exam, then you're going to receive the information. You're going to get the information. And you're going to receive a sign, okay, about this. But if you haven't yet sat the exam, Archangel Zadkiel can help you to gather or get more information. So you've got more information in your head, stored in your brain when you go into it. Okay, so clearly the reason they're not giving me a yes or a no is because this is something you're learning right now. So, for example, if I was to say, yes, you're going to pass this with a good score, you wouldn't perhaps learn the lesson you need to learn, which is to have patience, to have faith, and to recognise that an exam isn't everything. Okay, exam is in 2 months or study months. So I definitely feel that's guiding you to do that then. I'm not saying you're not going to pass it. What I'm saying is you can take the guidance now, because you've got the 3 of Wands. Again, this is a powerful one. This is really showing you it will progress and go well if you see it that way, if you move forward with the right things. So I'm seeing this you'll know by 3 months. You're obviously saying it's in 2 months. So by 3 months, you'll know. And I feel you're moving towards your purpose. So this may have something to do with your life purpose, why you're doing this exam. And I feel that's what you're moving towards. You're moving towards becoming a better version of yourself. And I feel if you visualise it going well, call on Archangel Zadkiel. Whether you believe in angels or you don't, if you do that, it will help, okay? Because Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of memory. He helps dementia patients and things like that, you know. So if you need to restore more information, if you need to retain more information, he's the perfect angel to help you. And he's going to help you to be able to go into that exam completely confident, knowing that you're going to absolutely pass it with flying colours. And when you believe you will, you will. Okay? And it's not also knowing that an exam does not define you. Doesn't make you the person you are. You know, a result or anything like that. So I feel if you move forward with confidence, then everything will go to plan. I hope that helps, okay? But I do feel you need to get more information. So City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're well. Can I please have a message from my DM what's going on in his head? So what's going on in your masculine's head right now? You worry so much, he's worried. And he's saying, when I close my eyes, I see you. So I feel he's worrying a lot, okay? So, and he's even saying to himself, you worry so much. Why? You may even think that too. But he worries about everything. So when he's worrying, what he actually does to calm him down is close his eyes, because that's when he sees you there. So you calm him down, you help him to worry less. So he's worrying. So what else is going on? We've got rereading messages. So he's rereading messages to calm his energy down. And he's also seeing number sequences. So I'm going to connect with that, then we're going to see what he's worried about. So what number sequences is he seeing? 9s and 2s. He's being shown by heaven that this is a spiritual partnership that you have. So he is aware that it's more than just a relationship. It's something soul-based. You may be seeing 999 or 222. We've got 1111, so he's being reminded to believe. So he's starting to believe that this is a spiritual partnership. And we've got 33. Jesus around him, love and support is all around him. So he could see 33, 1111. He could see 1133 on the clock. And he could see 9s and 2s. He may not understand why he's seeing those numbers, but I feel he is. So what's he worrying about? The same money, in my mind, money, things he can't yet say. It's gone back in the deck. Wherever that went. A card tried to come out, went back in. There it is. Queen of Pentacles. He doesn't feel good enough for you yet. He doesn't feel on your level. And he wants to work on himself and finances to feel good enough for you. So that's what's going on with him. He wants to take action, but he doesn't feel it's the right time because he doesn't feel good enough. So he's rereading your messages. He knows it's a spiritual partnership. So instead of reaching out, he's closing his eyes to connect with you. Dreams, visions, fantasies, that kind of thing. So just have faith that when he's ready, he'll reach out. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any message from my beautiful twin and a message from Lord Jesus, please? So what does your twin want to say? And again, I want to say a big thank you to our soul brother, Alvin, for gifting me this gorgeous deck from Amazon, from my Amazon wish list. I love it. It's really cool. So look at this. I still care about you. So he wants you to know whatever's going on, he still cares about you. You're on his mind. Okay, so what else does he want to say to you? I've got the feminine edition out of this one, but I am connecting with their energy with this deck. So what else does he want to say to you? He's saying, I feel like I've known you my whole life. Okay, I feel this is for you, Victor. This isn't this right now, this is for you. Your twin is saying, I feel like I've known you my whole life. So you have this very special bond that he just knows you're meant to be. Okay, I still care about you and I feel like I've known you my whole life. And we've got let's make a baby. Now, what I'm feeling with this is obviously this is more about a new beginning, because a baby is like a fertile energy. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make a baby together. It means you're thinking about a new beginning, a fresh start. You may well have an animal when you come together as well. So you may have a cat or a dog or, you know, some animal when you're a couple, you know, when you're together. So I feel that let's make a baby is about a new beginning. Okay, so don't take that as in the context of a child. I'm seeing that as let's make something new happen. Let's have a new beginning, because he feels like he's known you his whole life. And what I'm feeling is, because he feels like he's known you his whole life, he feels like he could make a baby with you. In other words, he could make something big happen. He could have a real life with you and have a real commitment with you, a family with you. That's how he feels. You know, there may be an opportunity to have a child as well, in whatever way that comes in. But I definitely feel that he's thought about a real future with you in that way, you know, a whole package. So Jesus is saying to you, peace be unto you as my Father has sent me. So you know that you find peace through Jesus and your connection with God. And you know that Jesus was sent here by God. You really do understand the way that Jesus' life was. And I feel he's also reminding you that you've been sent here the same way Jesus was. Because we all come to earth for a reason, as you know, and we are sent here by God. So we ask for a life, and God gives us that life. He grants us that life. And that brings peace into you, because you remember there is a reason I'm here. There is something I need to do. I have been sent here for a reason, because you do have that strong connection with God. So what else do you need to know from heaven? You are not here to judge, you are here to love. And I definitely feel you know that, you know, and that's something you are being reminded of. So if you do judge anyone, if you do look at someone and wonder why they're doing something, you're not here to do that, you're here to love. And I do feel this is something you're working on, you know, because, you know, you're a very loving, gentle, kind person. I'm not saying you're judging everyone, but if there is anything, I don't feel you're judging your twin, but this could be, sometimes you may wonder why people do the things they do. And you're being reminded that's not your job to wonder that, or to, I mean, we can wonder it, but it's not our job to make sense of. It's God's job, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel this, it feels like he's known you his whole life and he wants a new beginning with you. He wants to create something real with you in a physical way. I hope that helps, okay? Asweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say? And just to let you guys know as well, you know, obviously Victor is amazing. He timestamps everything. If anyone wants to buy him a coffee to say thank you, you can click on his Buy Me a Coffee link. Okay, he's also sharing readings there as well. So if you go over to his channel, if you click on his channel right now, you'll see the link to his Buy Me a Coffee. And you can copy and paste it and go to the website, and then you're able to donate to him there. So this is, Asweeni, what your twin is saying right now is, I want to be strong. I want to be strong like you and for you. So your person feels like you're very strong. Now, you may not feel that you are strong, because you go through moments of weakness, but when he connects with your energy, he feels the strength coming from you. Okay, and what he's saying is, I want to be strong like you. So he doesn't feel strong enough at this moment to put this into motion. He's finding that strength. He's getting deeper. He's getting deeper into what he needs to do, deeper within himself. Yeah, he's processing his feelings. So he's working out what to do. He's trying to find the strength to be able to move forward and make a change. So let's go in with the tarot, okay? So what's going on with his 3D situation? He is going to do this. I know it seems like it's taking forever, but he is going to find the strength to change his circumstances, to make the adjustments, to move forward to you, to move on. It just may feel like it's taking forever. Okay, and again, I've got a timeline here between now and March. Now, obviously, we felt last year like he was ready for this change, and he felt that he was, but things have got in the way. You know, life gets in the way. So if you're hearing a song, what's it saying to you? There is power in love. Because I do feel he's communicating with you through music. So if you hear the power of love, or a song that is about love, it's reminding you there is power in love. So you have to have faith that the love is going to help him to make the changes he needs to make. And he knows what he needs to do. He is aware of it. And he is putting this into place. He just needs the strength to do it. So he's finding the strength right now And this is reminding you that you need to find the strength within you to be strong in the power of this love. So you don't go into your own doubt and you don't cry and go into fear and start stressing over everything like you do. That causes self-sabotage. This is about you finding your power and working on you and trusting in him to do what he needs to do. So the angel guidance for you is surrender, which is what you're still learning, and change your perception. So look at this in a higher way, give it to God and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? And Asweeni, thank you for the donation for your friend there. So 3D message for my friend from her DM. So what does your friend's DM want to say? Okay. Feel like you will never think. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's how you're sabotaging things. That's you sabotaging things. You've got to move out of that perception. You've got to change that perception and surrender this to heaven. When you think in that way, you won't make a change. Because you're adding to it because you're mirrors. So if you're constantly saying he's never going to do it, he's never this, never that, okay, that's what you are manifesting. So you've got to have faith instead and say everything is working out beautifully. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Everything is working out for my highest good. So you've got to change your perception. The angels give you the guidance, but it's up to you to follow through on it, okay? So I do feel there's going to be an interaction between your friends, masculine and S, because the thought of you, and I'm talking directly to your friend now, this is the way I have to channel it, okay? So your masculine is saying to you, the thought of you makes me smile, okay? Smile inside. So they may not be showing it on the outside because of whatever the reasons are, but inside it makes them smile when they think about you, and they want to work this out with you. So they're working out what to do. How do I move this forward? What can I say? How can I work out what to do next? So I definitely feel this person is in their head about you right now. Yeah, gathering the strength to make a change. So there could be a cycle that needs to end in their life, and they're finding the strength to end that cycle. So I'm feeling this is reminding you that with faith can move a mountain. With a small amount of faith, it can move a mountain. Because I'm seeing that your person is finding the strength to move forward and overcome any challenges. So there could be a cycle ending in their life between now and October to be able to be fully with you. So I feel there could be some chaos and battles going on in their mind or around them, but they are going to face those battles and fears to move things forward and speed things up, because they want to talk it out, they want to sort things out. So what else do you need to know? Epiphanies. They're having epiphanies about you right now and about this connection, and they are watching your social media. It's just the timing is off, that's all, because there needs to be an end of a cycle first. So that cycle could come to an end around October, and then things can move forward then. So the timing is off, that's all. So everything will happen at the right time. And you may be receiving epiphanies about divine timing, and you're being asked to have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from P and guidance for the week. So what does P want to say? So P is saying to you, I could lose myself in you. And that makes him feel vulnerable. That can hold him back because he goes into fear. I want to make it right, the block in my throat. So if there's a block between you, any blocks in communication or silence, then that he wants to make it right with you. He wants to talk. He wants to sort it out. The only thing that holds him back is he feels like he could lose himself in you, and that makes him feel vulnerable. You know, when I say lose yourself, that's like being very emotional and, you know, like feeling like someone is controlling your emotions. So a karmic ending must happen first. There may be something karmic that has to end first. This could be like a partnership, a relationship, or a situation or a circumstance. So whenever the karmic energy is, that needs to end first, okay? And they're processing their feelings about that and about you to bring in a compromise. So I do feel you're going to compromise in this situation. You're going to sit down and have a heart-to-heart, come to an understanding about what the next steps are. And that's what he's processing. But he's also processing what he needs to end first. Now, you could need to end something in your life too. It could be a mutual thing. It could be ending fear or worry or stress. But I feel that whatever needs to end is going to end to move forward, to bring you forward. So there is going to be a karmic ending. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, we've got this no is a not now. Give me fear. A lot of fear coming up. So I do feel you're going to be together, just not now. Okay, so it may feel like a no for now, but it's not. It's a not now. The question you're asking is connected to your mission. So again, this is reminding you that right now you have a mission, so you can work on your light work and things that light you up inside, things you're passionate about. But also I feel the timing of you coming together is part of your mission. And that's what you're being reminded. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's feelings, what's he busy with? When will we reunite? So what's his feelings? Got a lot of emotion going on. I want more, but I'm scared. Okay, that's the card that needed to come out. That's why the whole deck threw itself out, because there's a lot of emotion there that he is repressing. He's keeping it all bottled up, and eventually it will all blow. Okay, just check there's no more cards. If he doesn't do something soon, he's going to blow like a bottle of pop. Okay, imagine you shake a bottle of pop up, soda, and then you open it, goes everywhere. I want more with you, but I'm scared. So I feel he's repressing everything down because of fear. Okay, so what's he busy with? Actually, let's bring the tarot in. What's he busy with? What's he busy with? So I feel this is going to happen like that, okay? When it happens, it's going to come out of nowhere, his emotions. So we've got the Empress in reverse. He's trying to hold himself back from you. He's trying to stop himself from being with you because of fear, or because of his situation, or whatever he's got going on. It's fear holding him back. And it's making you doubt your connection, because you may not be believing in yourself right now. You know, you may not be trusting the love enough, or trusting it's going to happen. So you've got to have faith in what you manifest and what you believe in it. So you've got to remember that what we visualize, we materialize. So start thinking better thoughts. So when will you reunite? I feel it's going to happen very, very unexpectedly. It's going to blow like a bottle of pop. Well, things are getting easier now, okay, because the conflict is being resolved inside. So I definitely feel that from June, because I'm connecting with June right now, things are going to get easier. So it's going to feel like something's shifted. Anything that happened in May is shifted. So I feel that things are easier now. So there's an opportunity coming in for a reconciliation. Okay, we've got August time to May. So August to May. Okay, so I'm seeing this as something happened in May that stopped him from coming to you, but he wanted to. And that could have been conflict, inner conflict, or something going on outside of the connection. So there is a timeline there between May and August time, but I'm also seeing August to May. So if he hasn't contacted you by August, which he possibly could, it's going to be between August and May. Okay, because it could come in very soon, because I feel he's like a bottle of pop right now that's about to explode. So he's trying, what he's doing, whatever he's doing, whether he's working or whatever he's doing, he's trying to distract himself from his feelings. And it's because of fear, that's all. It's not because he doesn't feel the feelings, it's because of fear. So I feel you're being guided right now to focus on you, to give it to God, to not stress out. You know, so the message for you is change your perception right now. It's going to be okay. You are on the right path. So you have to have faith right now that everything is happening for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check something. Just give me a second here. So we're on Earth Saki, okay? Earth Saski, okay, is the next donation. Welcome, honey. So Earth says, hi, thank you, Liz. You're so sweet to do these questions. Thank you for being here. I'd love to hear what my spirit team have to say to me. Aussie here in Queensland, amazing. And I bet the weather's amazing there. Okay, so this is the guidance for you. The first message is Mercury. There's going to be an opportunity coming to have open communication. Now, you may well be needing right now to talk to your angels. This could be through prayer or through journaling down your feelings and your thoughts, because it will help you to get weight off your chest. So if anything is bothering you right now, or anything is stressing you out, or if you're going through any fears or worries, the angels want you to openly communicate this to them. Okay, speak up with love and it will be heard. And maybe you want to actually have an open conversation with someone. So this could be your special person if you're connecting with one. or there may be someone you want to talk to, or you want something you want to get off your chest with someone. So if you call an Archangel Gabriel, an Archangel Raguel is the harmonizer of heaven, and Gabriel assists with communication. I feel the way will be made for an open communication or an open conversation or a heart-to-heart. But what I'm really connecting with is the angels want you to release any weight you're carrying around, like any stress or anxiety or burden or any worry, by giving it to heaven, either through prayer directly or through writing down what you're feeling. And we've got the higher learning card here. Now, I connect with Archangel Raziel. I connect with these cards a little bit differently. This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle, because I don't necessarily connect with these ascended masters, or I connect with who I connect with. So I'm seeing this as Archangel Raziel coming through. And Raziel is the psychic angel. And he's saying you've learned from this experience. So whatever you've been going through that may have opened your heart, or you may feel it's hurt your heart, but it's opened your heart, it's actually brought in beneficial learning. So you've learned from whatever you've been going through. It's been an experience for you. So there's more inner study is now required to further progress. So you may just need to go within a bit more to understand what you've been learning, or why you've experienced what you've experienced, or why it's happened that way. So I definitely feel journaling down your feelings will help you, and praying about this. And we've got Krishna with devotion here. So you're a very devoted person. You're very loyal. It says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So what the angels are reminding you here is that you were very loved, and you were loved unconditionally. And whatever you've been through recently may have tested your commitment. It could be in a relationship. It could be your commitment with family. It could be your commitment with your own soul. And you've come out the other side. So because you've trusted your spiritual guidance, or you're being guided to do that. So I feel it's like you've been going through an awakening through what you've been through. So this is like a second awakening or a third awakening, or, we go through many, many different awakenings on our journey. But I feel you've been through something lately that's give you a real beneficial experience. It may have felt like the hardest thing in the world, but it's opened you up, it's made you stronger and wiser, and it's prepared you for open conversation or open communication. So really what the angels are saying is you're being prepared for the next stage of your journey, which is about to come in. So spend some time today, or over the next few days whenever you get time, journaling down your feelings, connecting with Archangel Raziel, connecting with Archangel Raguel, Archangel Gabriel, maybe Krishna, Mercury, or Melchizedek, however you say that. And, whether you connect with these, I feel Archangel Michael when I'm connected with Mercury here. Whoever you connect with, or decide to connect with, your own guides even, and they will assist you with this understanding of why you've been through what you've been through, or what you're learning from it. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Stephanie. Thank you for the donation. Career messages for the rest of 2025. So what do you need to know for the rest of 2025? Well, you're going through illumination right now to have a new life. So there could be a new beginning coming in your career, or you may feel something is blossoming, something new is happening, something is growing. So something hidden is coming to light. You find out about new jobs, opportunities and options. Someone will lend you a helping hand. So really you're going to be given everything you need to move forward to create something new. So this could be a new beginning, as in a new job, a new career, or something starting to bloom and grow in your present place. So you may get a fresh start, or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting offer or new place. So definitely feel there's something building, there's something happening here. Also, your career may be enhancing your relationships, because the relationships you have with people in your career benefit you. So, for example, you help others to become their best version. The relationships you have with people matter at work. You have certain relationships. I'm not talking about love relationships. I'm talking about like relationships with people who perhaps become friends, or colleagues you care about. People, these people can become like family in a way. So I feel that the relationships you have with people in your career are going to get better as time goes on. And he says business partners, office love affairs and communication with co-workers are highlighted. Make choices with extreme care. So there may even be an opportunity for someone to come in that way. But I'm getting this more about you having real nice relationships with people you're working with, or, you know, you having a rapport with people. I'm not necessarily feeling this as love related. It's more about feeling happy about the people you're around. And we've got independence, so you're also very strong and independent. So whatever you're doing for the rest of the year in work is going to make you feel more independent. So you may have more money coming in because it's what you're cultivating. It's what you're making occur. It's like you're building this new life. It's like you're looking after this little seedling that may have started as a seed and it's growing. So the angels say it's time to go out on your own and create your own business. So this could also be more business opportunities, doing your own thing, becoming more successful. It could be promotion. It could be an opportunity for something else to come in. The angels say step out of your comfort zone. So follow your heart, follow your gut, do what feels right to cultivate things you want in your life. So as you're in the growing process right now, and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the harvest, or, you know, reap the rewards. So I definitely feel as the end of 2025 occurs, you're going to feel more abundant. You may have more money, more success, more opportunities around you. You're definitely going to be feeling more independent and illuminated, and you're going to have better relationships with people. And this could even be the relationship you have with your person. You know, your career is making you feel more confident, so you're feeling better about yourself. I hope that helps. So good things. So a little seedling is going to bloom into something bigger. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, Priestess. Thank you for the donation. Will I ever find love, okay? Of course you will. But love comes to you usually when you don't expect it and when you are loving yourself. So the first relationship you need to work on is the one with yourself. Become your own best friend. Become your own lover in a way. Give yourself everything you need. And then you're not craving it from anyone or anywhere else. So if you need pleasure, give it to yourself. If you need to be happy, give it to yourself. If you want to go somewhere, do it with yourself. Don't wait for someone to come in to have wonderful experiences. So what's the guidance for you? Will you ever find love, okay? We've got devotion. So I feel you are going to find love, and it will be devoted love. So someone's going to come in who's going to be able to give you time, energy, someone who's going to love you the right way, someone who's going to devote themselves to you. This could also be somebody who's connected with your spiritual journey. So someone who has the same values as you, the same experiences as you. There's someone who you just gel with. So this could be a counterpart. And that commitment will be recognised. So I feel this is someone you're going to be committed to. So this could be someone you marry in the future, or you have a real powerful relationship with. So you could live with this person, but you're going to feel loved by them. And it's going to be unconditional love. And the angels will guide you. So guide you to meet this person, bring you to this person. And I feel that the answer is confidence. So the more confident you are, the quicker this will come. Okay, so I do feel love is going to come in. Let's see if we can get a timeline. And that kind of love is worth waiting for, you know. So we've got at night. So you could meet this person at night. So this could be out and about somewhere at night. And don't think either to find love, you've got to put yourself out there, because you haven't. Okay, if the universe wants you to meet someone, you'll meet them, no matter where you are or what you're doing. And we've got May. So this could be something that comes in between now and May at night. So there's opportunities coming in. The reason they're giving you May is because the way the angels work with me when I'm doing readings, they give me the furthest timeline out as it stands today. So for example, if you're going to meet this person in August time, but it may take a while to manifest, or maybe something doesn't go to plan, or free will gets in the way in some way. Perhaps you're invited to go somewhere and you don't go, and so the timeline gets pushed out. The angels give you the furthest timeline out, okay? So they're saying by May, you're going to be, very likely as it stands right now, it's very likely that by May you'll be in this relationship, and it's likely you could meet this person at night. That's the more I need to share with you. I hope that helps, okay? But work on the relationship with yourself and enjoying life. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's coming in my love life? Okay, what's coming in your love life? What do you need to know? We've got higher learning. So again, your love life is connected with your spiritual journey. So again, you are a twin flame and you're learning lessons from that situation. So you've learned from the experiences you're having. So you may well be trying to understand what you're learning right now, because what's coming in your love life is in a study, going within, understanding what you're learning. So it's not necessarily about saying, right, this person's coming in for you. It's about you recognizing why you've been through what you've been through to this point, and you need to do inner study to understand that. So the angels say more inner study is now required to further progress this connection, or to further progress your love life. So you've learned from the experiences you've had. Now you've got to understand them on a deeper level. So I feel that's the message. It's not about saying, oh, you're going to go on a date, or you're going to do this or that. It's about you going within and recognizing why you're going through what you're going through, and gaining an understanding about that. Let me pull you one more card. And you know, the angels tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. You may also clear the air with someone, because the no is a not now. So what you're recognizing is the no is a not now. So you're not meant to have this now, but you will in the future at the right time. And that may also clear the air within you, because you may get clarity from that. And that may bring the opportunity in for you to come together and talk. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Will I hear soon regarding new job and any message from M? So first of all, what does M want to say to you? Straight out, I knew it all along. Wow. So he's saying, I knew it all along. I've known from the first moment that you're my person. I knew it all along. So it's like he's well aware of this connection and what he needs to do. It's like he's letting you know he knows what he needs to do. So I feel he's reassuring you he's got this under control. So will you hear soon regarding this new job? We've got the Tower. Okay, so things may seem to be falling apart to fall together. So it may not be the news you want, but again, the right job will come in time. Okay, it may create a tower in you. So Jesus is with you, asking you to forgive yourself, because every time you perhaps go for a job and don't get one, or don't get it, you may start thinking there's something wrong, and there isn't. So Jesus is saying forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. You're on the right path. Father, healing is possible. So I feel your dad is around you right now, saying to you, this does not mean there's anything wrong. I feel there's a doorway opening. So it feels like, when I'm connecting with this card, it feels like there's something better coming. So it may not be the right job for you. Something better is coming. And you're going to know what that is. You're going to receive some kind of illumination. Or even if you do get the job, it may not end up being the right one. But there's some kind of tower there that's leading you to something else. I hope that helps, okay? Now, I've lost chat on my tablet, so just bear with me a second. I've still got it on going on here, so no worry, no technical failure. Just me needing to deal with this. Hang on a second. So when I've been on for a long amount of time, these things do happen. So you just have to bear with me, okay, while I go back into it. Just takes a minute to come back up. There we go. Okay, let me go down to where I am. So let me just see where I'm up to here. Bear with me a second. Just have to bear with me a second now, guys. There's Michelle, Sophia E, Karina. I'm not too far behind, and that's good. So Sophia E says, hi, a reading on the connection with A. Also, he is my dear. So what does A want you to know? Okay, get ready. Okay, this is the standby card. It's like, be ready, be on standby, because something is about to happen. So there's something is about to shift in your connection right now. So being on standby is like being ready, being prepared. Something is about to go down, okay? So the masks are about to come off. So the no is saying, no, the masks are off. I feel this is a message for you to say, your person is about to take the mask off and say no to things in their life they need to say no to be able to say yes to you. So I want to bring a dark truth in from them to you, because I feel something's about to happen. I'm paying attention. Your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to you, talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So I feel there's telepathic conversation going on right now, and your person may feel like they're going a bit mad. So what else do you need to know? But I feel something is definitely about to shift. Twin flames. Your person is aware you have a soul bond, a soul connection. Something is shifting here. Okay, let me just move the chat back up, because I know where I am now. Give me a second there. This card just moved as well. Let me entertain you. You may even hear that song by Robbie Williams, Let Me Entertain You. Let me entertain you. I can't sing, especially when I've been talking for nearly 3 hours. But I feel that there's an opportunity coming in for you to spend time together. And it's happening quick. It's like the angel saying that's the message. There's nothing else really I need to share with you, because something is coming in quick. So you could hear from this person, you know, soon. So we've got they are angry at themselves, not you. So if you've been feeling any anger or frustration, it's not at you, it's at themselves for not moving this forward. And they want a family with you, whether that's children or integrating families or having animals or whatever it is. They want a family with you, they want a life with you. So it feels like this person is preparing to come forward and make this happen for real. I hope that helps, okay? So just be ready. And Michelle, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get any messages from my DM Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know right now? What does Mohammed want you to know right now? What's going on with Mohammed? So he's saying to you, I want to be different. I never meant to hurt you. So he doesn't want to hurt you. He wants to do things differently. And he wants to make up for the past. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry. So there's an apology there. And he wants to change. He wants to be different. He wants to do things different. So you've got ascension. So I feel like he's getting ready for this. You know, he's changing. He's going through ascension. He could be going through heart activation. What ascension symptoms is he experiencing? Because you may be experiencing it too. Because I feel he's preparing for the new legs. Wow. So he could be having issues with his ankles, his knees, his legs, his toes, his feet, because he's preparing to move forward. So he's healing fear around moving forward because he feels stuck in one place. Okay, so he's got to take this one step at a time. He needs to take it slowly. But I do feel he's preparing for a change and he wants to talk to you. And he may have been talking to you through telepathy, or maybe you have had a conversation. But if there is silence, there's going to be talking soon. So he's preparing to move forward to talk to you. I hope that helps. Again, I feel he's going to apologise for hurting you. And he's going to tell you he wants to be different. He wants to do something differently. Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from Will and Twin Flame Guidance. So what does Will want you to know today? So Will is saying to you, I want more, but I'm scared, okay? So he wants more with you. He wants to move this forward, but he's scared and he's afraid it's over. Is it over? I want more. I'm scared it's over. So I feel there's fear here about the time he's taken and whether it's going to be over or not. You may even be thinking, is it over? So you've been dream sharing and receiving messages and music. So I feel there's been lots of astral connection. Okay, lots of astral connection. So first of all, he's sharing messages with you in music, okay? Oh, thank you, honey. So what's the message in music? They're healing. He's healing addictions, toxic habits, or toxic behaviour. So whatever he's done that stopped him from being with you that's been toxic, he knows he needs to heal that. So if you're hearing messages and music about this, healing, releasing things, then that's what you're being shown. So, you know, songs, for example, like Toxic by Britney Spears, or, you know, even Clean by Depeche Mode, you know, that's on my mind. There's a lot of songs are on my mind by Depeche lately. But, you know, he's healing where he needs to heal to be able to come forward to you. So you're definitely receiving messages in music and dream sharing. So what's he dreaming about? And I talk about dream sharing in upcoming videos. So there's a lot of that going on, especially next week, okay? I came to you last night. I sent my astral self to you. Did you feel it? So he's coming to you in his astral self. He said, I come to you last night. Do you know? So you may be aware of that. Maybe you felt his presence around you, or you may have had a dream yourself, or you may have a vivid dream tonight. But he said, I'm sending my astral self to you. Can you feel this? Because he's scared it's over. Block in my throat. Oh, big block there. So he may not be able to communicate this physically. It's a big block there, and he's afraid that it's over with you. So he wants more, but he's scared. I feel he is going to communicate this. And I feel he's back and forth in his energy. He wants to come forward, then he stops himself. So, you know, it may even be he has communicated and then gone back again into quietness or stillness, but there's some kind of block there that needs to be lifted. So the angel's saying, yeah, 5D connection, dreams, songs, 5D interaction will bring clarity in. So that's where the clarity is right now. But I do feel this block has been lifted. Big, big block there in communication. I hope that helps again. Oh. I feel as well he may be going through some kind of throat chakra ascension. So he could be going through cold, flu, and needing to clear the throat. They give me that. I have not got this, by the way. I'm channeling this. So he may feel like he's got like mucus in his throat, or they give me that there like a bunged up nose, or that's what he's experiencing. So he may be going through that and healing that. And when he's healed that, then he'll be coming forward. I hope that helps, okay? So Matilda, thank you for the donation. Matilda says, I just made a donation. Can I have a general reading, please? Of course. So what do the angels want you to know? So the first card making itself known to you is that you're going through soul expansion right now. So your soul is expanding. So you may feel you're waking up to new things, new experiences. Things are making a lot more sense, okay? So your consciousness is expanding. So you are growing and understanding things in a higher way. So as you understand the connection between all things. So you may well be in a soul connection with someone that you're starting to recognize or understand on a higher level. Or you just may be recognizing how you're connected with everything. I'm connected with everything that was, is, ever will be. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm connected with source. You may be understanding more about the universe, the way it works, the law of attraction, that you are here for more. So I feel you're going through this expansion right now, and the angels are helping with this. You've also got therapy space for ascension. So this is all part of it. You know, when your soul starts expanding, you go through ascension. So you feel like you're growing. You feel like you're growing up spiritually, you're becoming wiser, more mature. You may even go through physical things in the body because you're moving into your true self. You're rising above darkness and knowing that the light is here because you are the light. So you're able to handle things differently. You may be learning to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. You are becoming clear about things spiritually. So Lady Venus is giving you downloads and understanding. So you may be, well, becoming more psychic as well. So your third eye is opening. You may be receiving downloads through your ear chakra. So you may be hearing things. You may be understanding things through your crown chakra. Things are making sense. You may be receiving previews. So truth is being revealed to you in many forms, okay? Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So I feel you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. And that's a beautiful thing. So you may be gaining more clarity about who you are and why you've come. And the answers, everything you're going through, it's all connected to your life purpose. And you're being asked to have faith in your dreams because your dreams are beginning to manifest. So whatever your dreams are, whatever you're wanting to create in your life, you have the power to create them. And the answer to those dreams are about your life purpose, which is all part of it. So your soul is expanding to understand. So don't be surprised if you have ringing in the ears or you start hearing things or seeing things and you might think you're going a bit mad, but you're not. You're just becoming more spiritual and psychic. I hope that helps. I want to bring one more card in actually. Bring an angel therapy card in for you because this is part of your awakening. Yeah, we've got Earth Angel. You are an Earth Angel and your heart chakra is activating. So this could be the ascension. You could be having heart palpitations or your heart beating faster. Or you may just be feeling more emotional, more sensitive, more loving. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. So again, if this is connected with a person, you're understanding on a deeper level, be open to giving and receiving love because you are a light worker and you've come to Earth to teach about love. They're also giving me ascension symptoms in the eyes. The left eye then maybe a winking eye, like a wink then, but it's like a twitching eye. So issues with the eyes is about seeing things clearly. So you may feel like your eyes are opening for the first time, a bit like Neo in The Matrix when he says, "What's wrong with my eyes?" And Neo, and Morpheus says, "You've never used them before." So I feel you're seeing things clearly for the first time in a long time. I hope that helps, okay? Shatari, thank you for the donation. Love messages from my twin. So what does your twin want you to know? You fill me up with happiness. Can we work this out? So your person knows that you are their happiness. You are their truth. And they want to work this out, okay? So you fill them up with the good stuff. And your person knows that. So, and obviously no one makes us happy. We make our own self happy. Happiness is an inside job. But your person feels when they're with you, it's like everything. Okay? So we've got cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer. You seek, trust what you know. So you're being guided to remember that your intuition is the truth. You already know that you fill them up with happiness. You already know you're going to sort this out. You already know that through what you feel and what you are shown. And your person right now is connecting with the answers they seek within themselves. So inside they know that you are the one that makes them happy. and they want to move forward and ask you, can we work this out? Can we sort this out? So there's going to be a communication coming in. So let me see what the energy is between you right now. Thank you, Karina. Have a great day, honey. Thank you for dropping it in. A karmic cycle has ended. So whatever's gone on between you, whatever the loop has been, or whatever has been in the way, that's ending to bring you together. And I feel this is happening soon. I hope that helps. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Niraj's next action from me. So when you say from me, do you mean what you're going to do? Because you're saying from me. So you say Niraj's next action from me. So that sounds like you want to, what's going to be your action to this person. But you're probably asking what's going to be their next action to you. So if you are in the chat right now, can you just clarify whether you want me to connect with what their next action is to you or what your next action needs to be to them? Okay, let me just connect and see what's coming through. Hi from Dublin, great to see you there. There's Chris there. Chris from Ireland is in the house, welcome. Chris and Asher, welcome. So we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So what I'm feeling is, first of all, your next action or your action with this person is you need to take down your defenses. If you're feeling a bit defensive, or, you know, if you put barriers around your heart, or you're being a bit cool towards this person, I feel you need to let those barriers down. That's what I'm feeling with your action step. That's what you need to do. So you need to let your barriers down for either a heart-to-heart conversation or a movement, okay? So what's their next action to you? They need to find strength. So they're finding the strength, and you're perhaps finding the strength to take your barriers down. So I do feel there is going to be some kind of interaction between you, or some kind of action. But when it comes in, you need to be more open to it, and they need to feel stronger about it. So they're finding strength, and you're finding the power to let down your guard, but you're both working on that right now. So it's like it's what's being healed and worked on to make it happen, not what's actually happening, because there's a delay. Okay, so if you're feeling defensive towards this person, you've got to let those barriers down. Okay, and that will perhaps, they will feel that energetically, and then they'll find the strength to move forward to you. I hope that helps, okay? Well, I think I'm at the top of the chat, guys, okay? So we've got Angelic Echoes. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Message from me, Liz, and from my person. So what's the message coming through? Faith. So again, the angels are saying have faith right now. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Isn't that beautiful? And this is humanity and benevolence. So your faith is giving you everything you need right now. Your faith is making you strong. So the angels are asking you to have faith in the journey itself, in him and everything. Okay, I've already answered your question, Mr. Fat. Okay, you need to go back. So you were so damn beautiful. That's what he's saying to you. You were so damn beautiful. And I feel that he's connecting with your voice. He's thinking about your voice. Your voice is beautiful, and it is. And obviously you were beautiful inside and out, but I feel he's connecting with your voice. So you're saying, you know, you told me the other day he hasn't got access to your videos, but I feel he's heard your voice recently. Okay, and you may not be aware of that, but I feel he has. You are so damn beautiful. I mean, that's just like, whoa. You take my breath away energy there, okay? So I've already answered your question, Mr. Fat. You need to go back and listen. That answers your question. I've answered your question about everything. It tells you what the next actions are and everything. You need to go back. So you need to have faith right now, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? Whirlwind of emotions. Okay, lots of emotion coming up. Why? Because there's decisions taking place. So you may also have tooth pain. You may see foxes. So again, he's making decisions. What do I do? He's feeling a whirlwind of emotions about the decisions he has to make. So let's bring in a tarot card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, we've got the 10 of Cups. There you go. That's what he's thinking about. You and him together. The Tree of Life. We've also got the Knight of Wands. He's going to make the right adjustments to move forward towards you. So he is thinking about this, and he wants to take action on this. You've got to stand your ground and know your worth. This could also be something that's coming in between July and October. And you've got to be very strong, because you may get karmic psychic attacks sent at you. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. He's going to reach out to you. So he's going to make the effort. He's going to come to you. So I feel, again, it's your lesson to let him make the effort to you. He wants to do that. He's going to connect with your inner child as well. Something is shifting now in June in him. And I feel he may also be sorting his finances out as well. I know that's a big thing he's dealing with. So I feel he's sorting his finances out. He may well give her what she needs to be able to move on. Okay, but I feel that something is shifting here between July and October. But you've got the Ten of Cups. I mean, you can't get a better card coming out, can you? And the fact that he's with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands fighting for this is what he's intending. It's not just about what he's thinking anymore. It's about what he's planning on doing. So faith is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation. What does my Ellie want to say to me right now? I know he's been on social media, written and deleted a message. So what he's saying to you is there a second chance? This is why he's written and deleted a message, because he wants another chance with you. And he's wondering if there is a second chance. So he may be a little bit afraid of if you're going to let him back in or if he's going to be able to have that chance. So that's what's going on with him. That's why he's watching you, because he's trying to work out if it's the right time to take action. Now, you've got lunar cycles here as well. So something could be happening within the next lunar cycle. Between now and the new moon or the new moon to the full moon, we've got breakthroughs with the lunar cycles. This could even be a full moon to full moon lunar cycle. So obviously we've got the full moon coming in on the 10th, I think it is. Is that right? Yeah, 10th of July. So between now and the 10th of July, there's going to be a breakthrough. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who's here today. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Just going to grab one out of the chat here. Okay, before I do Daniel's donation, I'm going to do Sim says, I'm in a no contact with this person I love so much. And no contact is bringing a healing in, okay? Okay, Mr. Fat, I answered your question. Okay, I'll go into it in a bit more detail for you, okay? Because it's very clear what the message is, but you're not perhaps understanding what I said. So give me a minute, okay? This is for Sim. So I'm in no contact with the person I love so much. When we reconcile and have all the charm back, I miss talking to him. Okay, so breathe right now, okay? So what's the message coming through? He's saying, I'm sorry for not contacting you. A lot of messages here. So he said, I'm sorry. So he's apologising, first of all, for not contacting you. So you're being asked to trust that he is sorry about that, but there is a healing taking place. I don't want to be the reason you cry. And obviously you're crying there with emojis, of tear emojis. So he knows he's upset you and he's apologising. And I don't want you to cry because I'm not contacting you. So recognise there is a healing taking place in the silence right now. I regret my behaviour. So he does regret what he's done. And he is processing that right now. That's another reason why there's a separation. You deserve the best. So when he thinks about you in a good way. That you deserve something wonderful to happen. And I do feel there needs to be a shift in the connection for that to happen. So it can't just carry on the way it was. And for example, it needs to change. I hope you're doing well. So he is thinking about you, wondering what you're doing. And he's hoping you're doing well. So this is really a message for you to cry your eyes. Cry your eyes. Cry your eyes. So have a cry. Get it out. And then dry your eyes. And say, okay, I'm going to focus on being strong now because I have power. He is thinking about me. He is wondering what I'm doing. He is hoping I'm doing well. So I'm going to show him that I am doing well. He said, I can't hold back any longer because I've never met someone like you. So I definitely do feel he's going to move forward because he's going to struggle to hold back. Because he's never met anyone like you. However, what you're learning right now, what you need to do is find your power. Because I don't feel he's going to contact you while you're in this painful energy. Okay, when you're feeling stronger, when you're taking back your power, when you're saying, I can do this, I know my own worth and magnificence, I deserve the best, and he knows I do. That's why he's changing for me. That's why he's taking this time to process this, to heal the bad behaviour. Because I deserve the best and I am so different than anyone he's ever met and I am amazing. You're going to step into your power and that's when he's going to reach out. Because he won't be able to stay away. So what you need to know is you have the power now to turn this around, not by sitting around crying about it, but by saying, I've done my tears, I'm going to remember my power now. So I want to bring you an angel message in, because I do feel that there's nobody like you, but you've got to remember your power. Okay, so affirm that. I am magnificent. I am worthy. I deserve the best. I am a goddess. And he's going to remember that, okay? So the angels say Archangel Raguel is going to harmonize things. Love this. The angels are going to bring you back together at the right time. Okay, so Archangel Raguel is the harmonizer of heaven. He's the angel of relationships, the angel who brings you together, sorts things out. So if you say to him, thank you, Archangel Raguel, for helping us to come together, sort things out and harmonize this at the right time, and then give it to him and work on you, the universe will do the rest. And you may see 222. Okay, so Raguel is going to create the way for you to come together. He's going to reach out to you. You don't have to do anything. You just have to get your power back and remind yourself of what he is missing. I hope that helps, okay? Now, before I do Daniel, so Daniel, obviously, I know you've put a thing in it, a donation. I appreciate that. I just want to clarify with Mr. Fat, okay? Because what we got coming through, let me see if the cards are still there. Now, I've shuffled since. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and that's about defensive. So what you need to do is take your defenses down. So I don't feel that you need to reach out. I don't feel you need to do anything. You just need to remember your own power. Okay? And I feel that that will help him to come towards you, because he feels you being very defensive right now. You may not even understand that, or you may not even feel that way, but that's what I'm connecting with. Okay, so I feel that you should wait for him to message you, but I feel that he's finding the strength to do that right now. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's not action at this moment because he's finding the strength and you're taking your defenses down. So should you wait for this person to message you, we've got, you must listen to the intuition, and your intuition is already telling you it's not the right time for anything to happen at this point, because there's a recovery taking place, so you can meditate for answers. So you're meant to be connecting right now in the 5D. Okay, connect in the 5D. It's not the right time for communication because there needs to be a healing first. And your intuition is already telling you this. Okay, so I feel you've got to let him come to you. He's finding the strength. And you've got to work on taking your walls down, and then there'll be a communication. So I hope that helps. That's what I said in the other message, okay? But obviously those cards clarify it. Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message from Jennifer about our love. So what does Jennifer want to say? I wish things were different. I'm worried I've lost you. So she wants things to be different. She wishes things were different. She's afraid she's lost you. They gave me a block. A big block in the throat chakra there, okay? So you're receiving messages and music right now. So she is communicating with you through music. So what are the songs you're hearing saying? She's been dreaming of you very vividly. And you're going to feel this and experience this moving towards the next week, because that's the energy I'm picking up on in the readings. I dreamt that you told me that you love me. So she's dreaming about this. Being with you feels very natural to me in these dreams. And I really wish you could see and understand how much I love you. So I feel she's having a vivid dream where you tell each other that you love each other, and you may also experience that dream, and it feels very natural. And that's helping her to find the courage to be able to communicate this to you in the physical world. So let's see what the next action is. What's the next action? Okay, next action. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Page of Cups and the Tower. So there's going to be a chaotic moment, and this could be what you're going through now to bring in the relationship at the right time. So I do feel there's going to be communication, and you are going to move into union at the right time. You just have to let the Tower fall. And I feel this is more about moving towards a new beginning. So the portal, I'm seeing this like a portal. You may be seeing 1111 as well. When you see an 1111, it's a huge sign that communication is going to come in. But you're going to receive this cup of love from her, and you're going to be together. You just got to have faith. This could be something manifesting between now and October. But I feel you've just got to trust in the when. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, Dear Liz, can I know if he is planning to visit me? And will he come in this year? So is A planning to visit you this year? Nine of Swords, okay? So I feel that there's a lot of stress around right now. I don't feel it will be before September because something could be going on before September. So this is going to hit them in the feels. Something is going to happen between now and September that's going to hit him in the feels that I feel is going to move in towards you. Okay, so let's just see what we're going to clarify around that. Okay, we've got past life stuff. So I'm connect with this next week in the readings, past life regression. So it feels like he's doing some healing about the past that may be bringing up sleepless nights or vivid dreams that's going to hit him in the heart, and that's going to guide him back towards you. You're saying, what's happening with these messages from him that block in my throat? And messages for me in life. So I feel that right now it isn't the right time. There's some healing taking place. And that may be keeping you up at night because you're feeling his energy at night as well. There may be some arguing going on around him. So this could be with karmic partners or karmic people or things going on at work because there's a transition going on. So he could well be arguing with himself about finances or his job or what he wants to do. So I feel that between now and September, he's working on balancing himself. He needs to work through his own fears, his ego, his struggle, his stress. This could even be over the next 9 weeks, but I am feeling between now and September time. Okay, and then something's going to shift forward after September. So the message and the guidance for you is the divine director here. So really what you're being told is that your journey is in divine order. There's no need to worry about anything. Everything's happening the way it's meant to. It's part of your purpose and it's all happening for divine intervention. So divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So focus on happiness. Focus on finding happiness in your own life right now. And allowing him to deal with what he needs to deal with, because I'm not necessarily feeling this is to do with him having a karmic partner. It's more he's arguing with himself or people around him because he wants to change his life. And that may also connect with his career in some way. So something's going to happen between now and September to do with the past that's going to hit him in the feels. This could be connected with you, but it's something that's going to make him aware of his feelings for you more and more and how he needs to change. So focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Guidance for the next month, please. Thank you, Liz. So what's the guidance for you for the next month? Wow, you got Mary Magdalene and hope. So there's a lot of hope coming in for you over the next month, okay? So I'm kind of connecting with now in the end of July. So Mary Magdalene is saying you have something important to share with the world. So follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So over next month, you may share something on social media. Or you may share something on a platform, or you may share something as a teacher that awakens the hearts of others. So something you've been through or something you're going through now is giving you the wisdom and the experience and the beneficial knowingness to help others. So I feel this is about you sharing something. Rather than like sharing time with your person, I feel this is more about you working on your mission or doing something mission related between now and the end of July. And Mary Magdalene will guide you, and Magdalene connects you with forgiveness as well. They give me fear, to let go of fear. Oh, a lot of fear around that, stuck here, trapped fear. So you may need to have a good screen to clear this out. Oh, especially if you start experiencing heartburn or indigestion or acid reflux, they just give me that there, okay? So hope is saying love and acceptance is the key. Especially if you start experiencing any heartburn. Okay, because it's about accepting things, letting things go. So the angels say love is yours. So if this is connected with your person, it's about recognizing and accepting that this love is yours. You can't miss out on this love. Recognize your divine worth. So you may well be setting boundaries down, working on self-worth issues, healing that part of yourself to choose loving thoughts. So affirmations are going to be very beneficial for you. Loving and accepting yourself, knowing there's so much hope in your situation. You may see yellow flowers, following your intuition to move forward the way you want to and take action the way you want to. So what I'm feeling is your gut instinct, the solar plexus, is going to guide your root chakra to take action to share something that's going to be a benefit to others as a teacher. So you may have opportunities to teach, but I feel this is more about sharing knowledge that is going to bring benefits in for others. Let me bring in a tarot card as well. What else is happening for you in the next month? Okay, got 5 of Wands in reverse. So any conflict has been resolved. So if there's any conflict around you now, or if you've been going through anything that's made you feel conflicted in any way, that's going to be lifted over the next 5 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Any timings I need to be aware of in my journey? Any timings you need to be aware of in your journey? Any timings? Any timings, okay? You've got to allow things to come. So divine timing is at play, but this may be your lesson right now to surrender the when, especially if you're asking about timings, because that's a sign to let go of the when. So the angel's saying you've just got to allow things to come. Allow things to naturally come to you, and they will. Let me just bring in some angel guidance for you. What else do you need to know, Archangel Metatron, about timings or anything to do with your journey? Let go of what was. The more you let go, things are going to happen. Look at this, soon. So you got the message soon, and we think about soon like in an hour, but soon is as long as it needs to take. So it is coming soon when you let go of what was and allow things to come in naturally. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Striker says, I just scrolled on. You're working hard, lady. Your aura is focused. Thank you. Let me bring you a message. I know you're not asking me for a card, but I've been guided to you for a reason. So the message for you is you are a teacher in your own way. These cards have just come out. So this is a huge message for anyone watching right now. But if you're not receiving a message directly, the cards will resonate in some way, shape or form, because these cards just came out and you saw me shuffle and they flew out the deck. So the message for you, Striker, is there's so much hope coming into your life, okay? And love and acceptance. When you love and accept yourself, then you awaken as the teacher within. You have something important to share, so follow that inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Love is yours. Recognize your worth and choose loving thoughts. So that may resonate with you in some way. So I don't really feel I need to expand on that, because I feel you already know what you're doing in your own life and you know what your messages you need to share. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, I've done High Priestess. Jay, thank you for the donation. I don't know if the swallowing problem is back. Okay, so let's see what Raphael wants you to know. And the thing is, and I can talk with you a little bit about this later, okay? Because obviously this is something, as you know, I dealt with for a long amount of time. So he said you've just got to be very kind and gentle with yourself and breathe and relax and just take each moment as it comes. It will seem to come up in when you're going through stress or anxiety. Or is it just in my head? Trust me, if I can overcome it, you can. And the thing is, since I've split up with my ex, okay, since we split up, I've got, it's completely healed in me now. I'm not saying I don't have moments of panic, where I do occasionally, but it's very rare. It's nothing like it was, and I'm eating full meals properly now, and it's just like, honestly, the thing I went through with it. So I do know what you're going through. I really do. I have compassion, empathy, and that's probably another reason why you're connecting with me as a reader, because, I understand what you're going through. People think you're going crazy, but it's such a physical thing that I know it's horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Okay, but it's not in your head. It is a physical response to stress. Okay, it's a physical response to stress. So, for example, if you went to a doctor, and I don't know if you have or not, and obviously I'm not a doctor, so I'm only talking from my own experience. With what I had years ago, I'm going back because I had it for years and years. I had it for. It came on me around 30, and it lasted until 2 years ago. Okay, so that's like, what am I now? Nearly 49. So it's like 17 years or whatever. And mine was also connected with, I fully believe that I experienced it because of what my mum went through, but I had it before my mum got diagnosed with her cancer. And I feel I went through because obviously she had a big swallowing issue. And I feel I had to go through that as well to be able to empathise with her and be there for her on her journey. So there will be a physical reason, okay, in that way, a spiritual reason too. But say, for example, if you go to a doctor, they'll think you're crazy. And I actually had years and years and years ago, my esophagus pumped out and everything, nothing worked because it was a psychological thing. Okay, so obviously, they've said I have, and they say it's like, there you go. So it will be what I had. It's called phagophobia. There's a physical name. I'm guided to write a book about it. I've actually wrote half of the book, but I'm not in the right place right now. I'm going to wait until I know I can actually write about it without it triggering anything again. So I reckon in my 50s, maybe 55, I'll probably write that book. Okay, and there isn't much information out there at all. They call it all kinds of things like globus hystericus and dysphagia and whatever. Okay, but it's phagophobia. So look at this, you are a healer. So really what Raphael is saying is, you are a healer. You have the power to heal this. So yes, you feel it's back, but you have the power to heal it, okay? You've got to love yourself more. So self-love is the key, and that's the truth. Doing things for you, loving you, giving to you, and observing your thoughts and feelings. And that's so true. So for example, when you're eating, saying to yourself, am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. Having a glass of water there with you will help. Okay, because it'll put your mind at rest, having a glass of water. Or maybe having, if you're having a sandwich, for example, having a soup with it. So you may not even want the soup, but it's just there as, to moisten it up a bit. It's just examples. And I could talk about this a bit later on anyway. But these are little things that make you feel safer when you're eating. Or having your phone by your side, or, those things. And it will calm you down. So you have to observe your thoughts and feelings, because you think, okay, am I experiencing this more when I'm feeling stressed out? When there's a certain thing I'm going through? And then you're able to understand. So you could also journal down when this seems to trigger up or flare up. And honestly, I know how it feels. I'm always here if you want to talk about it, because I've been through it myself, okay? So let's bring in a message then. What else do you need to know? What's the energy right now that's going on that may be bringing this in? Meeting up. So you may be feeling anxious about meeting up with Adam, or meeting up, things that are coming into your mind could be causing a little bit of anxiety because, and I know what this is like, you may think, well, how is this going to affect the relationship? What if he wants to take me out for dinner? What if we need to go for a snack? What if? And this is something I had to deal with for years and years and years. So I know the anxiety that can come up because you can think, well, is he going to think that I'm crazy? Or, you know what I mean? So I feel that it may be anxiety about thinking about this moving forward. How is it going to affect the relationship? But you'll be okay. So we'll connect more later on. Because my plan is obviously go off the live, have some lunch, and then do my readings. And you're the first one on my list today. Okay, so don't worry, it's going to be okay. You'll get through it. If I can, you can. Trust me, the way mine was, it was so bad. Okay, and I've healed it through the years. And I know you'll be okay. You will. I know you will. If I can heal it, anyone can, okay? So I hope that helps, honey. So I'm going to say no more donations, guys, because I'm going to go off in a minute. So I've been on for nearly 3.5 hours. Let me just check something here. So we got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. How will my future in the share market? How will your future be in the share market? So we've got the 4 of Wands. It will give you a solid foundation. So whatever goes on with the share market, it will give you a solid foundation, or it will be solid in its foundation. So I feel that the message there is it will be positive for you. It will bring in the foundation you seek. And this is a great card. This is a sign of everything flowing in for you, building a life, whatever you want. So I feel it will work out in your favour, or be what you want or intend it to be. Okay? Saranga says, message from my DM, Kashif. Okay, so what does Kashif want you to know? So the message coming through is, can we just talk it over? So I do feel he wants to talk to you about something. He wants to talk something over with you. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. He is thinking about this right now. So can we talk this over? That's what he's saying to you. And I do feel he's going to reach out when he's got things more stable. So I feel he may be working on finances right now. He's trying to get more, not necessarily stability and emotions. This is material stuff. So I feel he wants to be able to provide for you, or he feels like he needs to provide for you in some way, or he feels like he needs to come forward with something. So offering to take you somewhere or to give you a gift, or that's how he feels, what he wants to do. And I feel he also wants to come forward when he's feeling more confident. So he could be working on his body right now. So he could be down the gym, he could be working on exercise, he could be just working on feeling better about himself, going through body changes. This could also be things he's going through in his health, or, you know, just changing the way he's doing things in his life to feel better about himself, because he is intending to talk something over with you. And this could also be about the future, because he feels like when he connects with you, he sees you as someone who deserves to be treated right, but also someone who deserves the best. So he wants to provide a very good material life for you. Not that you perhaps want that or need that, but I feel that's what he is intending to give to you, a life that's filled with, you know, good things. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I didn't see Lisa in the chat, our soul sister Lisa. I'm back doing what I love, sitting, having a coffee in a pub garden with Benji. It's a gorgeous day. It's going to be awesome on Thursday. That's tomorrow. It's going to be the best day of the week on Thursday. Then they've give out here 26 degrees. So I'm going to try and get out and eat myself tomorrow for a bit. Let's have a look. 27 now here tomorrow. Look at that. Sunshine, baby. Look at that. Wow. And obviously I know where you are. Let's have a look where you are. It'll be even sunnier there where you are, I'm sure. Oh, no, it's the same tomorrow, 27. But look at that very high sun. Look at that 8 on that. That's rare for UK. We usually get 6 at the most, you know, but 8 is amazing. And let's look at Bucharest, where we would have been. Where we would have been flying out tomorrow. In Bucharest tomorrow, oh my goodness, it's 33 degrees. Look at that very high sun. 33 degrees in Bucharest tomorrow. Victor, what's it like where you are right now? Okay, let's have a look at where Victor is right now. Tomorrow it's 26 degrees where you are. 9 high. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Can you imagine? We'd have been sweating, wouldn't we? In that, but we'd have been enjoying it, and it would have been fantastic. It would have been, honestly, I really do wish I was going, but I know that obviously everything happens for a reason. So I want to bring in a message for you, for Lisa. Okay, since menopause, I can't tolerate too much. Yeah, I mean, I was in bed last night having the worst hot flashes ever, and then when I take the cover off me, I go freezing cold. And then I put the cover back on, I'm burning again. It's like burning from the inside out. And then I take the cover off, and then I go cold again. It's really weird. So the message for you is you've got Isis, magic is manifesting. You may not see results just yet, but they are coming in. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, so stay focused. That's the message coming through for you. But again, there's a delay around it, so you may not yet see the results, but I feel they are coming in. Let's see what the energy is between you and your twin. We got don't panic, intuition is heightened, you're dealing with your stuff, and there's angelic intervention taking care of the rest. Wow, very clear message. So your intuition is heightening, and you may find that now because you've obviously pulled your energy back to you as well, and you are dealing with your own stuff, doing your own thing. So you're learning how to not panic about things, and you know the angels are helping. You may have even called on the angels to help you. She was in my dream last night, stroking my face. And as we move towards next week, dreams are going to get more and more heightened, more and more intense, okay? Thank you, Priyanka, for joining the angel family, honey. That means so much. You get access now to extra videos, extra offers for members. So we've got the recycling people have just come down, emptying the bins. So thank you for joining, honey. And you see all the things going on behind the scenes, because it's really like my social media, because I'm not on social media. My members site is really where I share everything that's going on with me. Look at this. I see you when I close my eyes. So she's definitely dreamed about you too. She's seen you when she closed her eyes. So that's at night time, when she's fallen asleep. But also as she closed her eyes in the day, she can feel you there. Maybe you're doing that in the garden, closing your eyes and you can see her there. Okay, so what's the message for you from the angels? What else do you need to know? Good news is on the way. Think bigger. So when you think bigger, you know that everything works out, that everything's going to be okay, that good news is coming in. And think bigger in your own life. You're dealing with your stuff. Think bigger about things, because good news is coming. And obviously, I really do appreciate your message yesterday. I hope you didn't take it the wrong way. Just so you can understand when people are saying, are you okay? Are you ill? You know, because I haven't been live for a few days. I was just super busy over the weekend, and You know, I went to see Depeche Mode tribute band Devout, and that wiped me out on Sunday. So Sunday I was like out of it, and then I was catching up Monday. I was recording channel videos Monday, and then yesterday I was doing personals all day. So obviously I've got personals today as well and channel work to do. But I was zonked out Sunday. I mean, I did a live on Saturday morning, then I got the train to Coventry, and it freaked me out on the train because for some reason they gave me a split ticket. So from Stoke to Birmingham International, I got a seat. And then they gave me another seat in another carriage from Birmingham International to Coventry. And at Birmingham International, I'm not kidding you, everyone got on the train. They were in the aisles, they were everywhere, you couldn't move. So I couldn't even get to the other carriage, okay? And this man made me move out of my seat because it was his seat. And I tried to explain, he was like, it's my seat, I'm sitting there. So he did. And I had to stand in the aisle. And look, it was only 10 minutes to Coventry, but I hate it when it's like that. It's pushing, shoving, it's scary. So I was like this. So me being me, you know, the earth angel I am, I started talking to everyone on that train to create calm atmosphere and to calm everyone down so no one was pushing. And I ended up talking to 5 people on there. And luckily I was able to get off the train because you couldn't even get off the train. So when I got off at Coventry, I was shaking. I was like this and had to calm my energy down. And then I met up with Vic and we went and saw Devout. And I'm not kidding you, they're the best tribute band I've seen. Oh my goodness me, they're amazing. They started at 8:15 and they sang all the way through till 11 o'clock. I thought, oh, they'd come on and have a break or, you know, and they just went on and on. It was amazing. And he really took Dave off. It was brilliant, honestly. So we're going again in October if you want to come. We're going to see him in Derby, but they are actually on in Liverpool in a couple of weeks. And I am thinking about going there. I don't know yet. So, yeah, exciting stuff. They're on as well in Camden. If you fancy it. Okay, I think it's in September. Let me just have a look, because I did look at this as well. They're on in Camden. Let me have a look. I am coming to the end of the live now, by the way, guys. If you're wondering why I'm talking about all kinds of random things. They're on at the Electric Ballroom in Camden on the 6th of September. Because tickets are on like 20 quid. So if you want to go to that, I'd be up for coming down to London and going to that. Okay, so amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. I'll have to listen to them. It's Depeche Mode, baby. Come on. Depeche Mode. My favourite band, if anyone's wondering. I absolutely adore Depeche Mode. They're my favourite band ever. Okay, Dave. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to do what we'll do to end the reading, okay? Let's do a collective message to end this live. So no more donations. I'm going to go off, guys. And I'll be live again on Friday, okay? So we're going to do a collective message. Depression mode. They always lift me up, okay? And they've got me through many, many times in my life. A lot like 9 Inch Nails. I love 9 Inch Nails as well because they've helped me through big things in my life. The Pretty Hate Machine album. You know, Pet Shop Boys, love them. Neil Diamond. Okay, I've got a varied taste in music, but Depeche Mode are my favourite band. So I've heard rumours as well they're going to be live touring again in 2026. I don't know if it's going to happen or I hope it is. My friend is a Depeche Mode follower, recently got the rose tattoo. Wow. So maybe your friend would want to go as well. Okay, I know Victor loves Depeche Mode as well. So yeah, they were brilliant. Anyway, Devout, check them out. Okay, let's do a collective message. We're going to pull a card 1, 2, or 3. So what do you need to know? Card 1 straight out. Card 2 and card 3. So pick a number 1, 2, or 3, or you may want to listen to all of these. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What's your message? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the message for number 1 is you've got Jesus with you right now. So there needs to be some kind of forgiveness in your connection, or you need to forgive yourself, or there may be someone that needs to be forgiven, or you need to forgive. So you are on the right path, okay? The path of light, love, and forgiveness. You may also need to forgive your masculine for things, especially if they are a father and there's children involved. Or you may need to forgive your father, whether they're living or passed over, because there may be some issues connected with childhood, abandonment maybe. It says, Father, healing is possible. This is also God giving you healing, or maybe working through your connection about how you feel towards God the Father. But I'm getting more about forgiving the self. So forgiveness is needed. This could even be they need to come in with an apology and make things right with you. You know, things are going to change when there is a forgiveness. So I do feel this is also about clearing the air, sorting things out and making things right. I hope that helps. Again, Jesus is with you. You may see 33 or 333. Number 2, you've got Lady Venus with you. So downloads and understanding. So you'll be receiving downloads. You may have ringing in the ears. You may hear messages and music. You may gain an understanding through things you've seen, through things you are watching on YouTube, through other information. But the truth has been revealed. And your person will also be understanding the truth inside themselves. So if there's silence between you, that's the reason why. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So you're going to be connecting through telepathy, through dreams, through signs, synchronicities, feelings, emotions. And the angels are helping. And also you are gaining insight about your journey. So you may also be watching things that really resonate with you. Or maybe you're pulling your own cards or doing your own thing and getting the energy. You could be using a pendulum, could be using crystals. You could be receiving messages through meditation. But you are connected very powerfully right now, and you are a psychic being having a spiritual human experience. If you pick number 3, you've got Ascension, Serapis Bay. So you're getting ready for the next stage of your journey. You're preparing for it. That's why separation is preparation. So you could well be going through ascension symptoms. So you could be feeling more sensitive, more emotional. You may be going through physical things in the physical body. You may be having vivid dreams. You may dream that you're walking upstairs or ladders, or you're ascending in some way. You could dream that you're flying in some way. But you're moving more into your true self, and this means your person is too. You're rising above the darkness, beyond the ego, beyond the physical 3D circumstances, and looking at things in a higher way. And the light is here. So you're seeing things through light, not fear, you know, through light and love, not fear or darkness. And you're gaining clarity. So I feel there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going to get better. Things are going to improve for you. Have patience and faith. Whatever you're going through in the body, in your emotions, in your ascension is preparing you for what's next. So a new cycle is about to begin. You may also be connecting with Egypt there. Victor, I feel this card will really resonate with you. You know why? Okay, but I feel the message here is very clear. It's about past lives, and you've spent many, many lifetimes together as well. And things are shifting in the right direction. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, have a beautiful flight. I'm at the airport now waiting for the check-in to open. Amazing. So have a wonderful time. I'm very jealous because I know you're going to have an amazing time, and that hotel is fabulous. And, you know, like I say, I'm sorry it didn't work out the way we thought, but I do feel that you're going to have some experience that you wouldn't have had if it had been any other way. So I'm sending you all so much love. And a big thank you to everyone who jumped on today. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you to everyone who's been with me a long, long time. And everyone who's new here as well. It means the world to have you here. We're an amazing community. We are like family. You know, we really are. And you'll know that the more time you spend with us here on the chats and everything. You know, we all get to know each other. And I've got some amazing moderators. And Alvin, I want to say a big thank you to you for sending me this gorgeous deck. And a big thank you to everyone who's gifted me things from Amazon, or, you know, sent me things on PayPal and everything else. And I want to finish as well with, I just want to do a quick message for Priyanka, who joins as a member of the family as well. So what's the message for you? We've got things will fall into place. So something big could be happening between now and the end of November for you. And Sultan, what's the message for you quickly? Okay, the no's are not now. So something is happening, just not right now. And I want to do a message for TD. The message for you is there is magic in your situation. Release all blame to heaven. So whatever it is, give it to heaven, because there's magic happening right now. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on Friday. Have a great day. Mwah.